Okay. All right. Are you guys ready? You guys ready to rumble? Wait, like, I think what I want to do is I want to watch the George. I want to watch the George Santos stream because I missed it. Once if you missed it, twos if you didn't miss it. Yeah, a lot of people missed it. Okay, I don't feel so bad. I haven't seen any of the clips either. This is like I'm raw dogging this right now with you guys live.
AR-15 that's just kind of like weak. Like I don't think you as a man need an AR-15. I think it makes you like less masculine.
I don't own guns.
What about like only girls could buy AR-15s? Would you be down with that?
Well, like the trans person.
If a trans woman wants to buy an AR-15, yes. If someone wants to get on estrogen and then switch their gender identity to buy an AR-15, if we can start there, I'm down with that.
And then go and then go into a Christian school and shoot it up.
No, I didn't. I didn't. Write that down on the policy. I just think that, like, as a man, if you need an
oh my god. Guy Brush, thank you so much for the 3 months. Born too late to own a house, born too early to be a TikTok star, born just in time to watch Connor play Fortnite with George Santos. I like how Connor just says only girls should buy guns. And George Santos is immediately like, oh, you mean like trans women specifically? There was this one also that I haven't seen either. I haven't seen anything from the stream. I just heard so many people saying that it was really good.
Is Kamala Harris not successful?
Well, she is, but she seems to repute everything about success or being rich or anything.
Did she not like overcome like harder odds being like a black woman in like New York that had to be like bused to like her school when like schools were like desegregated?
Well, first of all, that's not true, right? She wasn't around when segregation was a thing.
The storm, George!
What am I supposed to do?
Follow me, follow me, follow me. The storm's gonna hurt you, George. Is Kamala Harris not successful?
All right, let's go. You guys have to remember, playing video games for non-gamers, or sorry, non-gamers playing video games, it is the hardest thing on the planet.
So I'm ready to embarrass myself. Let's do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Do you like my pigtails?
Your pig? Oh yeah, your little Fortnite character. That's I'm gonna be honest with you, George. When people see a default skin in this game,
who is this streamer and why are they doing this?
This is a streamer, Connoreatspants, local funny man who streams, and he's doing this for fun. He has what he calls Fortnite Friday, where he brings on random ass people and plays Fortnite with them. I think he had the Tiger King on. I don't know anything about that or that show or anything, but I do know about George Santos. So yeah, that's it.
The kids make fun of you. I don't care. I don't judge. But like if you,
oh, that's fine.
You talk to like a young child, like they will probably like be like, oh wow, you are a loser.
Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. I've been called worse.
Probably. I assume so. You were a congressman, of course. I mean, people are pretty critical of the government.
Yeah, well, rightfully so, right? Don't you think it's important that Americans should be able to petition its government at all times?
Yeah, so, I think that our electoral process and like, who we put into office is important.
I agree. Unfortunately, you and I disagree on who should be in office, but that's.
Well, I was going to ask, like, who are you voting for?
I mean, is that a serious question?
I mean, I assume it's Donald Trump, but I mean, you can answer.
Yeah.
Wait, I need you to ready up. Wait, you did ready up. Never mind. I'm dumb.
I did ready up.
Sorry, dude.
Why do you say, is that a serious question?
Yeah. Look who's stupid now.
I'm new to this.
I forgot Mr. Beast is in fucking Fortnite. Atlantic Tuna, thank you for the 22 months.
I'm new to this game.
Is that a fucking banana with an X-Men uniform?
No, it's Mr. Beast.
Is that a banana Wolverine?
No, it's Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast is a banana Wolverine in Fortnite.
Do you know Mr. Beast?
I know who Jimmy is.
You know who you're on Jimmy basis.
I know who he is.
You hang out?
I am not. No. I don't know him. I know who he is.
Oh, I've met Jimmy.
Yeah, he's a
I call him
very
Jimmy
generous
because
man.
I know him.
Oh, look at you being friends with Mr. Beast.
One time he gave me $10,000 and then I accidentally gambled it away immediately and I didn't tell him.
Where did you gamble it away? What are you,
Like
like
on
a
one of those like gambling websites, like one of those crypto websites where you just kind of put in money.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do here? Am I supposed to kill this?
My favorite thing about Connor is like I have no idea when he's joking or he's not. Like I have no idea. It's totally impossible.
Dude with a pick.
This is like the lobby. Don't worry. This is just the lobby, dude. Now we're getting into it. So this is where it starts mattering, dude. All right. So there's gonna be a map, and I'm gonna ping where we're gonna land. All right.
So hold on. Did you literally do like a gambling, like insanity, like Steve will do it type of situation?
I don't watch Steve will do it. What does he do?
Yeah, boy. Essentially gambling.
Okay. Yeah, that's sick. No, I didn't.
Who the hell is Steve will do it?
I'm not really a gambling guy. It's more like a Kick streamer thing. You heard of Kick?
No, I've never heard of
Kick who Omegalo.
Kick.
You'd probably find like more ideological like symmetry there.
Serious?
No, I'm serious. Yeah,
Okay.
they like love Trump over there.
Okay, I am falling from the sky. Am I supposed? Do I have?
Yeah,
a
so
parachute
follow
on this?
me. So yeah, you can get a parachute if like look down. You can like press A to like. You'll figure it out. You'll get over here, probably.
I hope so.
Yeah, you see like my name.
I see your name.
Yeah, just like head this way. It's okay. You're on the Switch, so we're playing with like Splatoon players. So like they don't even know how to like play video games.
Gotcha.
You played Splatoon before?
Not the Splatoon shade. Oh no. Sharky Beaver is 21 months.
I have not.
Good. It's not very good. What games have you? What video games do you play?
So I have the Switch, and all the games I have are Mario games.
Are what games?
Super Mario
Oh,
games.
okay,
So like,
Mario. I love Mario.
Super Mario Kart. Like I'm an old man, dude. I told you this earlier,
You're not that old.
and you'd be surprised. I'm 36.
36? I have a friend that's like 32.
He's too old to be your friend.
I'm 25.
Yeah. He's
Let's
too
talk
old
about that.
Dude, Dr. Disrespect needs to listen to the stream, man. He could learn a thing or two.
Yeah, because when we called yesterday, you were like, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like, a kid because I look pretty young, but like, no, I am 25.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, just policy. We don't interact with minors.
No, yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Trust me, I've known people in this space that don't take that boundary seriously enough.
I mean, this is in the context of I can try and find it, but Connoreatspants used to be friends with George Not Found. As well as lots of other Minecraft YouTubers and streamers and stuff, because they were really big for a good period of time. And he stopped being friends with them long before the controversies all had come out. And here's what he had to say about that shit.
To me, it's just gross. Just gross. It's just gross. Yeah. It's the fact that it's gross, plus the fact that the audience that they've cultivated is like young girls. You have young girls watching you, and then you're going to go in your apology and then say that like, oh, like I thought it was chill, or like, oh, they were 8. Like, you're 27. Like, can we like what the fuck? Like, they're literally just turned 18. Like, what are we even arguing about? What are we even discussing? Like, what nuance are you trying to get at here?
For anyone who didn't know what had happened, or anyone who missed this, Minecraft streamer George Not Found invited these like 18-year-old girls to drink when they were up in Dreams Hotel. And she later came and was like, yeah, I was being like inappropriately touched and I didn't like it. And I was way too drunk to even be able to communicate it because I really had never drunk before because I was 18. And a lot of people went to defend George not fond and be like, he didn't even really do anything. Oh, he touched her a little. Oh, he touched her waist a little. Oh, he didn't even do anything. She was literally 18. And Connor came out to say, like, you've already lost the plot when you started inviting 18-year-old girls to your hotel room as a 27-year-old to drink. Like, why are you as a 27-year-old guy inviting 18-year-old girls to your hotel to drink? Why are you doing that? Like, what the fuck is going on that you're doing that? Like, what the fuck is going on? That's weird. All of this could have been totally legal, and that's fucking weird. Fans, too, they were, like, smaller content creators who, like, looked up to them. So let me just let the clip finish.
They're literally just turned 18. Like, what are we even arguing about? What are we even discussing? Like, what nuance are you trying to get at here? And like, it's a pattern, dude. Like, it's a pattern. Like, even if we have the most charitable view of shit, like, dude, why are you in these situations in the first place? Why are you in these situations where people are reaching out and going like, hey, like, come to my hotel room. Oh, you're not being fucking ID. Like, how old? Like, what the fuck? Like, to me, for it's just gross. Just gross. It's just gross.
Yeah. This is when I became a Connoreatspants fan. And I was like, okay, we stand. okay, we stand. Because anyone talking about the legality and anyone being like, well, technically, like, other than the drinking, what he did wasn't illegal. And like, also, like, technically, lots of people drink at 18 and it's not a big deal. And we never say anything about that. And technically, it's like, no, dude, you can put all the technicalities you want. All right. Why the fuck is this like millionaire, massive content creator inviting 18-year-old girls to his hotel as a 27-year-old dude to drink and play drinking games? That's weird. That's weird. It's just bizarro. Like, what the fuck? What? Huh? What do they talk about? Minecraft. That's what they talk about. Oh god. Anyways.
Yeah, I think it should be. Okay, so I can't see your name anymore.
Okay, that's not good.
Why am I still falling?
Okay, everybody here again is a Splatoon player. They're not even shooting at me.
Oh, I'm about to fall in the water. Is that a bad thing?
Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. I'm gonna come to you.
I'm in the water.
That's fine. Just don't drown.
I'm swimming.
So what makes you like want to vote for like Donald Trump?
So Donald Trump to me is, as a New Yorker, he exemplifies success, right? And
yeah, like being born with like $1 billion.
He wasn't born with $1 billion. That's the biggest.
His dad was like,
no,
rich.
He wasn't. Yeah, rich, middle class rich, not
middle class rich.
Middle class rich. Middle class rich. This is my favorite thing. People who are very rich calling themselves middle class. And it happens so much more frequently than you would think. I grew up pretty poor, and the number of people that I grew up with that lived in mega mansions and were like, yeah, I mean, I'm just middle class. I'm like, you have like a nice ass, you have your own room. What do you mean? What? Yeah, but like, I have a budget on what I can spend. It's like, I've always hated the people that are very clearly upper class and call themselves middle class. It's like,
It's like a real estate mogul in New York.
No, he wasn't. He built brick buildings in Queens.
Well, he didn't build them. He had underpaid workers that built them, but yeah.
Well, that's not true. When Fred Trump was still doing the building, he was building his actual buildings with his real estate development company. So he's a developer.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of misconceptions.
he's a developer, guys. I'm just thinking with someone.
I was saying, yeah.
about-
I think. Isn't that what I was saying? He's like a developer. Yeah.
Yeah, but he wasn't paying underpaid. He wasn't underpaying workers. I see your name. I'm like trying to.
No, I'm trying to get to you, bro.
Wasn't there like literally a lawsuit about underpaying his workers?
Okay. Oh shit! I'm falling from this mountain. Okay, this is not good. Can I use my axe?
So
to
you like
climb?
so you like him because his dad was a real estate developer?
No. That's not why I like him. I like him because he's successful. I mean, the guy, the guy defined odds. Like, think about it this way. Do you ever recall somebody? Oh, I see you coming down. All right. How are we gonna go up there now?
Follow me, just follow me, bro. Look at my back. I got Yoda on my back. You see this?
What the fuck is that?
It's
Is
Yoda,
that
bro.
baby Yoda?
No, it's old Yoda. Dude, I could get baby Yoda after this.
Why do you have Yoda on your?
Because like sometimes when like I find an item, he goes, "Ah!"
Oh, that's so bad.
Is that
Anyway,
it?
so
wait, was that? It was good, right?
no, that was good. I'm just
Oh.
saying. I'm just saying me. I'm so bad here
Right.
playing this.
No, it was a
All
good
right,
Yoda though.
Oh, your Yoda was fine.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it wasn't the game. That was me. Oh yeah. You said that like he like successful, and that's like good to you. That you like is Kamala Harris not successful?
Well, she is, but she seems to repute everything about success or being rich or anything.
Did she not like overcome like harder odds being like a black woman in like New York that had to be like bused to like her school when like schools were like desegregated?
Well, first of all, that's not true, right? She wasn't around when segregation
Oh,
was
the
a
storm!
thing
The
in
storm,
Boston.
George!
What am I supposed to do?
You follow me! Follow me! Follow me! The storm's gonna hurt you, George.
I stayed inside.
Come on, this way. This way, George.
This,
Don't sidestep. Sprint. You can click in the left stick to sprint. There you go.
oh,
Almost
okay.
left stick, not right. Yep. There you go. Oh,
Why am I
you're-
sidestepping?
I don't know. You're doing a little dance. That's all right. I can show you some
All right, I
dances
just-
too.
Oh shit! I fell.
Oh no.
Am I gonna die?
It might be ideal,
Yeah.
honestly, and then I can just res you somewhere else.
Oh shit! Is that
That's not gonna
lightning
work. That's not
crazy?
gonna work. It's not gonna work. Just get back up the hill, George. Get back up the hill. Up the hill. Up the hill. This way, behind you.
Give me a second.
This
I
way,
see it.
George.
Okay. I see it. This is a disaster. Was that lightning that was falling on me?
Yes. Yes.
What the fuck? What bullshit game is this? This is so fucking insane.
I know.
So
it's
anyway,
it's
so-
not really a regulation esport these days.
Where are you?
I'm up the hill. Oh my god, bro. All right, you know what? This round might be a bust, George. I don't think we're getting out of this situation here.
Okay, what's the
I'm just gonna show
situation
you
we're in?
dances until we die and we go to the next lobby.
Oh my god, why am I dying?
Because we're in the storm. We didn't move quick enough. We got into a heated debate too early.
Oh my god. Anyway, so I'm gonna just stand here and watch you dance
Okay.
with Baby Yoda, with Yoda on your back.
Old Yoda.
I'm dying. It looks like I'm dying.
Yeah, we're about dead here. So
So, can you explain to me the storm? Oh, I died.
the storm is like it kills you. Like it'll like slowly the map will like shrink throughout as we play. And so to like
Okay.
get everybody into like a smaller, tighter area until there's only like one team left. It's like you ever seen the Hunger Games?
No, I've never watched the Hunger Games at all.
You ever seen Battle
Yeah.
Royale?
No.
What movies do you
My
see?
God.
I have a really eclectic, weird.
I thought I was bad with pop culture. Holy shit, dude. I'm horrible with pop culture, but I've seen those at least.
Hold on.
You watch
What am I
you
supposed
saw
to-
Avengers?
Yes, all the Avenger movies.
Okay.
Where am I? What happened to me?
Press ready. There's a ready button. There should be a ready button on the screen or something.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. I'm just watching somebody else play. It looks like it.
Yeah,
This is so
you see
funny.
Peter Griffin over there from Family Guy?
I see Peter Griffin, and I see somebody with a pink cloak. But anyway, so this is like so bad. Like I'm embarrassing myself because I don't know how to play this game, and apparently it's like one of the most popular games these days. So
One of the most
yeah.
popular games in the world.
Yeah, to everybody listening and watching, holy shit.
It wasn't
George
actually
Santos
doing that
back.
great this year, and then Fortnite Fridays kicked
Sorry,
back
one
up,
sec.
and then people started talking about it again.
Anyway, so
That's
what was
true.
your movies? Resident Evil. I'm a big Resident Evil fan.
The
And all
Resident
things
Evil
zombie.
movies?
Yeah.
What about
I
like the
love them.
games?
No, it's too scary. They were scary as shit for me. Dude, when I got my first, not my first video game, but one of the worst video games for me was the first PlayStation. When I first got it, my dad got me Doom. And
Doom?
there were
Like the game, not the movie this time.
the game.
Okay.
The first Doom ever for PlayStation. Dude, the game at one point, and this is 9-year-old me. Okay, so there's a storm. I know. I got to be careful with.
Yeah. So we gotta try to land in a better spot this time.
I became a dude. Oh no, that wasn't me. Okay, my
Nice.
bad.
I
So,
became no.
so the game would
he
scare
said
the shit out of
he said he liked the Resident Evil games.
me for the simple fact that like it would be a pitch black screen sometimes, and then out of nowhere, like some invisible type oinking monster would show up.
Do you see where that
and
waypoint
attack
is?
you.
Wait,
Do
he
you
said
see
the
red little
movies?
like where I'm flying.
Are you guys sure? I never want to hear any of you guys say ever again that I have bad media takes. Ever again. Okay? Ever. My media takes are fair. God fucking damn it.
Flying to? I just jumped out of the bus.
Okay, I just jumped out.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna head towards that red light. Okay.
That red light.
Yeah, the red light I put down there.
Okay.
All right. But
I'm
anyways,
getting the hang of it.
going back to like what I was asking earlier. We gotta go way back. We gotta go way back. Yeah, you said the Kamala Harris thing wasn't true. That like she didn't like go to like a school or like get bussed in or whatever.
No.
Why isn't that? I don't think
No,
that's true.
That was debunked.
I mean, I can tell you about a lot of debunked things, George, if we want to get into it.
I mean, we can get into it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, all right. I mean,
Like,
okay.
have you met me?
All right. I mean, where were you on January 6th?
I was in Washington, D.C. at the Ellipse in third row from speaking. I was in the VIP section.
Oh, VIP. How was the experience?
Yeah. Muddy and cold and one of the most awful experiences I've
Did you
ever
go through a
had. I
metal
was
detector?
I believe I did.
Nope,
at
they
that
didn't
time,
have.
yes.
They tried to take those down. I heard. I think. Well, yeah, they were like there were a lot of. The,
No, we went through security. We went through security for J6 at the Ellipse.
That's good.
I never went to I didn't go to the Capitol. Okay, I'm inside a warehouse and there's somebody shooting at me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, okay, who's shooting at me? Who has the goddamn nerve to shoot at me?
Probably a liberal. Am I right, dude?
Good job, Dennis. You
Oh,
got better
well,
media takes than famous
If we're
scammers.
going to talk about people shooting people these days, that does kind of
I mean,
check.
wait, but both of the guys that like shot at Donald were like Republicans, though.
Ooh. Okay, why the fuck are you? No. Chill, lady. There's this random woman. Okay, why did I
Bro, they're
not learn how to
Splatoon
use?
players, bro. They're like not. They're like. This is
Oh.
sad.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. She's hurting me.
Let 'em know,
I'm
George.
running, dude. You know what? Yeah, no, it's sad. I've never played the game. I'm trying to get a hang of it. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Go away. Wow, she fucking killed me, Connor.
I'm gonna save you, bro. Don't worry.
died.
You on the roof? Where are
I
you?
died.
Where were you? Oh, you're down
I'm
here.
like crawling.
I'm gonna
Why
save
am
you.
I crawling? Why am I crawling?
Oh no.
This is embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
Did you like give like
So
a
I was in-
speech on January 6th? What was it?
I gave a speech on January 5th.
Oh, on the 5th.
Yeah, before the 6th, before it all went down.
Right, because they were like preparing for the 6th.
No, that's not true.
Well, I mean,
Absolutely
it is a little bit
No.
true.
not true. Okay.
I mean, I
Why
don't know
am
if
I
you
on?
were, but like Giuliani and them were.
Oh, come on. Julian is a great man.
Julian
Well, he's
is a
America's mayor,
great
don't get me
man.
wrong. I mean, he's my username in League of Legends.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, America's mayor, Rudy Giuliani.
Would you just pray over me? Is that why I resuscitated?
Yes.
Pray over me.
Wait, do you have a connection to
love
Rudy?
I love Rudy, but that's as much as I'm willing to say.
Oh,
I
okay, that's
think
fine.
Rudy's a great guy.
No, I believe you. Totally, yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I mean, I imagine he means well. He just might be like really fucking stupid, but I think he like means well. Maybe.
I don't think he's really fucking stupid. The guy took down the mafia in New York City. The
Okay.
dude was the mayor during 9/11. I mean, I don't know
Okay.
about that.
Wow, he was the mayor. Well, what happened then? Not a very good mayor.
Well, what is the mayor supposed to know about national intelligence and national security? Are you alluding that mayors should be aware of terrorist threats, or at least prepare? I don't know, put a anti commercial airliner
amazing,
flying
dude.
into skyscraper technology. And I don't know what you expected him to do.
I'm sorry, I forgot this was a sore subject. I forgot. Was that so? What was the?
I mean, it's a sore subject for America. This
Well, it's
isn't
for
even a
you, right?
partisan
Didn't you lose
subject.
family?
No, I did not lose family in 9/11.
Oh.
I never said that. That was taken out of context.
Oh, but there was like a tweet where you said that like you lost your.
No. That's a lie. That was taken out of context. If you go back and read the tweet, we were talking about people were talking about
Just like-
discrediting 9/11,
Just like him being Jewish. It was taken out of context.
and I was defending, the victims of 9/11. And I said, in the actions of that day was what led to my mom dying of cancer. But I never said my mom
I
died.
see. You just gotta be
On
like careful
9/11.
with like how you talk about like 9/11.
No,
It's a sensitive subject.
No. I wasn't. I didn't need to be careful.
Oh, the
You know
storm
what it
again, George.
was?
Oh, it's okay. We're close. Right here. We're good. Right here. Over here. This way. This way.
Oh, I'm
Forward.
supposed-
Forward.
There. Okay, we're in.
Nice. All right. We gotta just make sure we get to our goal this time is just get to the circle every time. No, you just gotta be careful
Okay.
with like how you talk about like 9/11. It's just a sensitive subject for people.
Well, look, you're not understanding. I wasn't being disrespectful. Oh, fuck, I fell.
I know.
I didn't make a jump. I wasn't being disrespectful with the subject. It was taken out of context. And then people thought it would be funny to make fun of it. And for an entire year, I kept hearing how I killed my mother twice, which,
Oh. That's
is
inappropriate.
not true.
That's inappropriate for sure.
I mean, if it's so inappropriate, why'd you just allude to it?
No, I didn't say you killed your mom, George. Or that. What? What did you just imply?
You alluded to that.
No.
You
I said
alluded to
that-
the subject.
Well, I alluded to the subject about you tweeting that your family potentially died on 9/11.
I never said that.
No, I
If
know, but you
find
just
that
clarified,
statement-
so we're good now. That's what I'm saying.
Well, but I've been clarifying this for 2 years, and I still have to clarify. I've clarified it ad nauseum at this point.
All right. Well, again, it's
So-
just a sensitive subject for people, so I figured we'd clear it up while we were on the subject.
Yeah,
I mean, listen. It's all good. It's all good. I have a
just
friend that's
sensitive-
dealt with similar, bro. Like it's complicated.
Let me put it this way: it's a similar issue for all New Yorkers. All New Yorkers were affected one way or another. I was 13 years old when 9/11 happened. You know how traumatic that is for a 13-year-old.
Oh,
You know,
1000%.
not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, so I hope that clarifies that story because I thought I had done so ad nauseum. Am I supposed to go through this
Oh,
ring of
good.
fire now?
The Ring of Fire. What? Oh no! Don't go through there. Just kill these platoon players over here.
Okay, where are they?
Right here.
Oh, I'm down. I see where you are. They're gonna kill me first, though. I'm still
I
dealing with
had a
this
friend that
little-
got in a lot of trouble for a similar thing. They were just trying to like explain that like the situation of like 9/11 was bad and it was phrased poorly and taken out of context. So I do get what you're saying.
It's not even.
I have a friend who got in trouble talking about 9/11. Oh, I wonder who he could be talking about.
Even that it's phrased poorly. It's just people want to hear what they want. They see and hear what they want. They don't care to even make context of it. Like,
Of course. No. Yeah. No. Listen. I've heard that one before.
But well, it is what it is,
Oh.
right? I
So,
can't-
let me
I
switch it
can't
up.
change
Switch it
it.
up. Let's talk about your stint in
Yeah.
Congress. So, what got you into like politics in the first place?
I was always a political junkie since I was a kid, right? So I was into politics, but I never thought I'd run for office. Quite frankly, I always thought politics was like a dynasty type situation.
Boring, am I right? Like, who cares? That's how I was.
I mean, well, that's what it still is, in my opinion, if you really look at it.
I mean, you made it pretty interesting, I'll say.
It wasn't until AOC got elected that I realized that if you work hard enough, you can become. AOC kind of inspired me to like work for Congress.
She showed you that like anybody can become a congressman. You know what, George? I'll say that you showed me that.
There you go. As ironic as it is, when she got elected, I said, "Well, if she can get it, I think anyone can." She ousted the, next Speaker of the House. That's.
This is actually George Santos. Yes, this is actually him. Hassan Superman, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you.
That's who she took out. He was supposed to be the next Speaker of the House.
Wait,
or
who?
next in line, Joe Crowley.
I don't know who that is. Is he Joe?
Joe Crowley was the Democrat that AOC primaried and ousted, who was supposed to be the next Speaker of the House of the United States.
Did he have bad vibes? Like, what was his deal?
No, he had great vibes. The problem is he was a politician who lost touch with reality and with the people.
Oh.
He was living full-time in Virginia, raising his kids in Virginia, and not even bothering to be in the district anymore. He had a house there and everything because legally you have to maintain your residency.
Right.
But he slept on the wheel, and she came and ate his lunch, and nobody thought she could, right? Like, oh, who's this bartender chick? Like the arrogance was just
girl. Like what?
Like, what, girl, chill. Like it ain't happening. Kind of situation.
That's what I'm saying.
And it happened. And it happened.
No, I actually think she's super chill. Like when I was younger, like I heard on the news that she was like trying to like ruin the country. I was like, damn, that's crazy. How'd she get elected? And then like I became like an adult and like I researched and I was like, oh wait, she's actually like a vibe.
And I became an adult. Rainbow, thank you.
I don't necessarily agree with her ideology. I think that's putting it politely. I think she is absolutely detrimental to our economy, to our longevity as a nation. But I have defended her in instances where people say she's corrupt. I fundamentally disagree that she's corrupt. She's not corrupt.
That's good.
She might not be the smartest person. I think she's willfully ignorant.
Okay.
But she's not corrupt, and I respect her for that. I have respect.
What is like your
people
bar
who,
for like intelligence? Like, is it like conservative politics? Is that like what makes them smart?
No, common sense. Right?
Common
Because
sense.
I can level with.
So conservative politics, yes. The buzzword, or sorry, the buzzword common sense is just a dog whistle for conservatism.
Democrats.
Speaking of like common sense, what do you think about like guns?
I think the day you show me a gun growing its two little legs and fingers and walking around shooting people at will, then we have a gun issue. What we have is a mental health issue at this point.
What about like, does anybody need like an AR-15 though? Like, why do you need an AR-15?
I mean, aren't you using a make-believe AR-15 in your game?
Yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah, I understand, but again, I try to draw these parallels. Like, why do you need that in a video game?
Because it's a video game, George.
Connor mogged the fuck out of him just then. Oh my god, he mogged the shit out of him. Aren't you using one in your game? Yeah, because it's a video game. He was speechless. He was bamboozled. He had no words. He was like, wow. Listen.
George,
and nobody's dying in a video game.
I get that. There's a dichotomy there. No, let's put it this way. Why are we limiting the right to bear arms? Why are we saying which guns people can own and they can't?
Because the certain guns are killing people, are made to kill people. They are made to kill humans.
AR-15s were not invented to kill people. There are actually,
really? What were they made for?
They're hunting rifles.
Oh, okay. Which are made to kill what?
Animals if you're hunting.
Okay, well, what is a human?
Okay, look, if you want to go down the Homo sapiens.
I'm pretty sure AR-15s were not made for hunting. I know that there are certain rifles that are made for hunting. I know that there are certain guns that are made for, like, for example, vermin that are guns that specifically use 22s. I don't think AR-15s were made for other animals. I'm pretty sure they were made for people. And I'm pretty sure if you pull up with an AR-15 and you guys were all going to go hunt some, like, hogs or something, I'm pretty sure everyone there would look at you like you were an idiot and be like, why did you bring that? Oh, so we could hunt. So we're going to go get some hogs and you brought an AR-15. Who invited this guy? Who the fuck invited this guy?
Sapient species of animals, and and we're mammals. That's fine, but
We are mammals.
People. You know, I get that, but my argument is any gun can kill people.
I mean, yeah, I agree.
So why
I agree.
Why specifically to the AR-15?
Well, because it's so much easier to kill somebody with that one than like if you have like a fucking like
No, it's
revolver,
not.
like a cowboy.
It's no difference.
Like if you're like a cowboy, like, you got like 6 shots. Like okay, like I mean, at least it's gonna be less than like a 30-round magazine.
Okay, if you're a good, here's the difference. If you're a good cowboy and a good shot, you'll get 6 headshots from a revolver. If you're a shitty shooter and you're a sloppy shooter, which usually people using AR-15s are actually not the best.
Yeah, like if you're like a 19-year-old Republican.
Sure, a 19-year-old Republican that donated to Democrat causes illegally at the age of 17, and that was self-radicalized by the Democrats, but probably forgot to re-register as a Democrat. Okay.
Yeah, that's probably.
We're still
most
spreading
likely
this
scenario.
lie.
Well, which is true,
Yo.
right? Which is about.
Connor. Yo, Connor. Hey, yo, Connor. I owe you an apology. I wasn't really familiar with your game as an interviewer. The fact that he can keep such a casual dynamic while roasting the shit out of someone and pushing back, I wasn't really familiar with your game, man. I'm going to be honest, okay? Mad respect. This is some expert level shit, man. Holy.
40% of Americans don't even vote to the registration of their party anymore, but they just forgot to
I
re-register.
just think that like as a man, if you need an AR-15, that's just kind of like weak. Like I don't think you as a man need an AR-15. I think it makes you like less masculine.
I don't own guns.
What about like only
personally.
girls could buy AR-15s? Would you be down with that?
Well, like the trans person.
If a
that
trans
went into
woman wants to
that-
buy an AR-15, yes. If someone
Why?
wants to get on estrogen,
Why did he immediately go to trans women? Why? Why did he go to trans women? Trans women on the mind. He's thinking back to his drag days.
and then switch their gender identity to buy an AR-15, if we can start there, I'm down with that.
and then go into a Christian school and shoot it up.
No, I didn't. I didn't write that down on the policy.
Well, that happened last year. So again, guns are equally dangerous in the hands of no matter who. No
I
matter
agree.
What
So we should get rid of them, or the AR-15.
No, the Second Amendment will not be infringed upon.
The
Now, if you
Second
want to make
Amendment was made for like people that had like bayonets on their gun to shoot like one and then reload for like 35 seconds. Not for an AR-15 that can shoot like 100 rounds in like a minute.
Yeah, I understand, but back then we were able to take over. We were able to win a revolution and declare independence at a very high cost and be able to have the United States. And that's what it took. Today, we disarm our population. We are powerless in the face of a tyrannical
I do
government.
feel quite powerless lately. I will say that. I will
Don't we
agree
all?
on that.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Government's grown too big, too powerful. We are underrepresented as Americans. People don't do anything to better Americans' lives.
I like the idea that we live in a country with like the biggest fucking spy program and everything we say and do is watched. And the government has way more military power than even like the coalition of all Americans combined. But we could still totally overthrow the government with some
yes,
AR-15s.
The most ignored minority, Americans.
So we're predominantly just
Well, some try.
surviving. Yeah, tell me one person who tries to do something that can impact your life. But seriously.
Impact my life? Well, I don't know. I'm in a pretty fortunate
Yeah.
position. I'm like, honestly, my life is great. I really
Okay,
can't
fantastic
complain.
for you. Okay, fantastic for you, right? But what
Right.
about the other 350 plus million people in this country?
Well, right. That's why I
not the
try to
case.
educate myself on like a lot of these issues and imagine like in an ideal society.
Tell me one issue right now that you've seen championed
Wait,
in
heal up,
Congress.
heal
that
up,
can-
George. Heal up. Use that and heal.
Okay. Do I just go by it? How do I
Yeah,
do
pick it up and then like shoot with it. You even have a gun?
I don't know. How do I get done?
If only it was all that way. Well, it's pretty easy.
I am the most amateur at this. It's amazing. It's almost embarrassing. Oh. Did I just drink something?
Yep, do it again.
Oh, okay. I see.
Anyways, I think that was
Why
a
is
good,
it-
healthy debate, and people are free to make up their own mind off that.
Sure. Why did I throw this?
Who was like your favorite person in Congress?
Oh, that's a great question.
Gotta get you a gun, but here you go. Take this.
Okay. Oh, now I have a gun. Oh,
Wow.
nice. Okay.
Just that easy.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. So favorite person in Congress, dude. I got more guns. It's gonna pick up all these guns and first
Yep.
aid kit. Oh,
Here's
oh,
where you're
I'm
getting
learning. Oh shit, I can pick up all this shit that's over here. I was going by all of it, didn't know what I was doing. Oh, hold on. No, I like the other gun better. I want this one. No, I think the other. Yeah, this is more my speed. Okay. What was he saying? Sorry. In Congress,
This bring me so much joy, dude. This bring me so much joy. Oh.
some of my favorite people, Congressman Corey Mills, who's a very statesman-like guy. He's a veteran. And this guy, like when we were still candidates in 2022, he went to Afghanistan and literally helped rescue people that the State Department was leaving behind. He was just a candidate for Congress. He wasn't even a congressman yet, right?
He was rescuing
And then
people?
literally, he airlifted people. He's very wealthy. He has his own airplane, his own company.
Wow.
So the guy did like God's work, right? And to me, that's value. That's where value is. You could disagree, and that's fine.
No, I believe that like fundamentally, I think what matters is like helping people, like spreading love.
Yeah, well, that's what I talk about, right? So, yeah, October 7 came around, and the State Department, yet again, was failing Americans in Israel, being left behind. And Corey, who's shooting at us?
What do you think about that whole situation?
And the fact that we still have to argue to defend Israel's right to defend itself against terrorists is, to me,
Well, I mean, I think that like there's a lot of nuance there, no?
no, there isn't.
Well, how do you
No.
think Israel was like
I-
founded?
I'm just going to put it this way: there is no nuance to.
Well, you don't want to like get
Israel.
into like the nuance of how Israel was founded.
Are we going to get? Do we get into the nuance of how America was founded? I mean,
Yeah,
like
yeah. There's a lot of discussion
Yeah.
about that, or we tried to, but they're trying to ban discussion around that.
nobody's trying to ban discussion
Yeah,
about
in Florida, they
shared
wanted to
discussion.
they wanted to not let you talk about like the Native Americans and stuff.
Wow, I actually feel bad that people actually think this. Ooh, hold on, the storm is coming. I gotta run. Shit, I'm outside this.
Describe something that's real. I feel bad that you think that.
Be careful. You're gonna
I'm
activate some
outside.
people, George.
I'm outside. Ah!
Yeah, you gotta come back
not
to the
gonna make
storm, bro.
I didn't make it. Oh, fuck.
All right, I'll clean this up, okay?
You're good. Do what you got to do. But anyway, what was I saying? Sorry. There's no. It's not about nuance, right, Connor? It's.
But it is though.
What's the
Like
nuance?
there's like hundreds of
Terrorists?
thousands of like Palestinians have been killed in the past year.
Okay. The one thing that people seem to be ready to jump and be all giddy about is how Palestinians are dying. Did you forget how this all started? 1,400 Jews were killed in a single day, the largest number.
Yes. Right. And the Palestinians in Gaza magically teleported in there right before October 7th. How did the Palestinians get into Gaza, into the world's largest open-air prison? How did they get into there? How did they? Because I'm pretty sure it started by them exiting the world's largest open-air prison. How did they get in there? Not important. That's an unimportant detail. Unimportant detail. Not really important. Yeah. Who is Connor talking to? George Santos.
Of people being killed.
You know how many like Palestinians were like killed like in like the past like 50 years, like say 70 years? I'm not saying the actions of October. Let me make this clear. I condemn Hamas. I condemn Hamas.
Connor, the majority of the deaths by the hands of Hamas themselves and terrorist organizations, and then Israel takes the blame. And then a lot of people who are, giddy and are not really paying attention to what's happening.
I'm not giddy, bro. I don't like when anybody dies, bro.
Well, I don't like when anybody dies either.
Okay.
I'm pro-life through and through. I'm against the death penalty. I'm against abortion at late stages. I am pro-life. I don't like death.
I'm for abortions at late stages.
I'm totally against abortion at late stages for the simple fact that I was born in the 6 month of gestational period. So when my mother was 6 months pregnant,
I was born a month early. I mean, I was like a C-section emergency birth, so like I get it.
Great. I was born 3 months early. Right.
I just won the game, by the way, George, if you're impressed.
There are two types of C-sections. early births and really late fat baby births. Me? You already know.
I just saw that.
Let's go to lobby. I gotta switch in. Return to lobby.
Return to lobby. All right, got it. Yeah, I definitely was no help to you there. You won the game all by yourself.
No. Don't say that.
But anyway, like I was saying, if you think about it this way, Connor.
Wait, did you return to lobby? Oh, there you go. Yeah, just ready up.
I did. It's just loading up here. It just says continuing. Where we go?
Ready up.
Oh, next. Hold on. Oh, it's offering me a bunch of these. Oh, I collected 3 items. Oh, how did I become this big dude now? Okay, whatever. I'm not going to ask too many questions.
It's a free game. They're just going to throw somebody at you to play as.
I love the swap to the OJ skin. Is this actually OJ? Why?
Gotcha. Oh, now you're a football star. Great. Became a quarterback.
No, but yeah, I mean, the point I was like getting at was like, I mean, there's like so many people die. Like, I get that, like, is what I has the right to defend itself. Like, sure, like I'll give you that, but like at this point, like it should have stopped a long time ago. Like we should have like stopped. Like, we should.
So let me ask you a question. Do you think if Israel goes into a ceasefire, do you really think Hamas is going to honor it? The Houthis.
No, Hamas is like fucked now. I mean, there's probably people. So you know what? I bet that the issue is going to be exasperate. What? Again?
What's the point of a ceasefire if we know
like,
that Hamas is going to honor it?
Don't die.
Have you ever heard of a bad actor who tells people, civilians, hey, leave X and so place because we're going to shoot the shit out of it to give people a chance to live? Hamas doesn't do that. They killed 1,400 people in one day, the largest death toll of Jews since the Holocaust.
First of all, it was 1,200. Second of all, We literally have footage of Israel killing its own people. I think about 200 of the 1,200 were IDF members, those are not civilians. Okay? Just so we're all on the same page, there is a very large difference between combatants, members of the IDF, or members of any military dying in war and innocent civilians dying. There's a very big difference. Okay? So 200 of the 1,200 were, at least 200 were IDF members. Okay? Second, some portion of the people who died, some portion of the 1,000 people who died in Israel were killed by Israel. So we don't even know what number of Israelis died at the hands of Hamas.
And all why?
I know.
Because they're Jewish.
Wait,
it's ethnical cleansing. It's ethnical cleansing. So you
no, I
can't,
agree, but like on both sides, there's ethnical cleansing, though.
How? No,
Like
Israel
one side
doesn't
has
have
killed
a mandate.
like put up a lot more numbers.
Dude, Israel doesn't have a mandate to kill Palestinians. That's not their mandate. That's not their vibe.
But that's what they're doing, though.
Not even close. But okay.
But like they're bombing like civilian places. You know, I don't want to get to. This is supposed to be a fun show, George. The point I'm getting at is I just want people. I don't want innocent people to die, bro. And I think that your perspective on that is a little bit. I don't want to say ignorant, but I don't think it's fully informed. I think you're too indoctrinated into like right-wing politics. Like think about this clearly. If like you genuinely feel like you care.
Hey, yo, Connor, get him. Get his ass.
About life and stuff, I don't think that you're exactly educated on this.
I beg to differ. I don't think you had enough information in order to make your assessments and what you're saying. I think, unfortunately, like, I read enough. Yeah, I also had access to a lot of classified briefings in my time in Congress on the specific issue.
Did you like talk about like aliens?
No, I didn't waste my time talking about it.
I'm just gonna say that was crazy, by the way, what you just said. But I'm just gonna say, look no further than the most recent example of Israel airstriking the West Bank for the first time in 2 decades to get a Hamas operative. In any other situation, we would never allow a government to airstrike a civilian location to take down a terrorist. We would not allow that. No one would think that that was acceptable. If there were a few school shooters in a building and the SWAT team that shows up just airstrikes the fucking school and they're like, "We did it, guys. We beat them. We did it." It would be insane. The idea of it is crazy. It's fucking crazy to think about that. We saved the city from the evil terrorists. And all we had to do was kill 20 people. It's insane. It's fucking crazy. Oh, hi, TJ Brown. Good morning. Hi. Imagine bombing a school to kill a school shooter. It's just insane. It's just fucking crazy to me. But oh, a cafe? There's a coffee shop in the West Bank. And there's Hamas operatives in that coffee shop. Yeah, just airstrike it. Oh, we killed 20 people in the process? That's not a big deal. What? What? Excuse me? Excuse me, what?
Aliens.
What do you mean waste your? What if there are aliens?
Sure, good for them.
That's like a huge deal. What do you mean? If there's aliens on the planet, good for them?
Yeah, so what?
What does that mean for us if there's aliens on the planet?
What is the point?
Like, how strong are they? What do they have? What can they do? What is like out there?
Clearly, if they could do anything meaningful, they would have done it already. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I guess so.
No, I'm being serious.
I mean, I guess we haven't like gone to like nuclear war.
I mean, if aliens wanted to turn us to glass, I'm pretty sure they have the technology.
Yeah, but maybe they're mad chill though.
That's my point. If they were a threat.
No, I'm saying maybe they're mad chill, but you could have like been briefed on that.
Yeah, I understand. There's a lot of things that I did get briefed on in Congress that I'm not at the liberty to speak about because they were classified. So,
Right.
Tough luck there. Sorry.
No, I'm not. I mean, I was just you know, fun question. Just trying to lighten the mood. Aliens, you know, like E.T.
Oh, shit. Okay, why did I just fall into like green water that is clearly toxic and is
You get
killing
double
me?
jumps there, bro. You get double jumps. Okay, we're in
What do you mean?
a bit better of a lobby now because you actually won a game. So these aren't Splatoon players; these are Splatoon 2 players.
Okay, how do I? Okay, let's see if I can get out of here. I'm on this green, nasty water. It looked like it was hurting me, but okay. So these players are better, assuming. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I think I just. Got
Where do you
myself a
think I
gun.
like politically aligned, George? Like what? Like if you look, like what would I have said? Like what?
Is this George Santos playing Fortnite and talking about alien conspiracies? Yes. I think he heard alien and he was like, they must be illegal aliens.
Do you think?
You give me libertarian vibes. based on the
Libertarian. What I've
conversation.
said gives you libertarian vibes.
It does. It
Can you
does.
define libertarian?
I can. Somebody that's.
Yo, if someone said that to me, I would have to commit a violent crime. I'm not going to lie. If I asked someone, well, what do you think my political leaning is? And they said I'm a libertarian. To be fair, I'm a woman, so I don't think people will ever say that to me. But if I did say that, and then they responded that way, I would be like, dude, we need a human-sized blender. We need to invent a human-sized blender for one thing. For one thing and one thing only. Okay.
It's all over the map. You seem to be
I'll
super
agree with that.
sensible. You seem to be super sensible. At the same time, I don't think you. Not that we talked about it, but I'm going to assume somebody who's well off, according to you, by your
I'm very
own
lucky.
definition.
I'm very, very lucky. Well, I
Yeah.
have a cool job.
So, cool. So I'm also going to assume you're not into big high taxes or big government, and that government.
No, I mean, I think that like if I think that like big taxes, if like I'm making a good bit of money, like more than the average person, is like good because then like people that aren't making as much can have a little bit more like social services and stuff.
Oh, I'm all for social services. You see, that's what people don't
But you don't
talk
like big
about.
government.
I don't like big government, but
So how
I
are
do
you gonna
like,
get social services without like a larger government?
You don't need big government for social services.
Okay.
You don't. It's a
How do we
myth.
get them?
By delegating them back through the 10th Amendment, through your local state rights government and municipalities. You don't need a big federal government in order to have good social services. That's a myth. Matter
Okay.
of fact, the larger, the bigger the federal government becomes, the worse the lifelines become. That's just the reality of it, because they interfere with bureaucracy on everything.
You
Your
smoke, George?
bureaucracy. I do not smoke. I've never smoked a
You
day
should
in my
try.
But like, how will the states get the funding from the federal government? Or is he saying, no, the states need to find their own way to get funding?
Try.
life.
You should try. It's actually sick.
I'm not interested. Thanks.
I just do like edibles. Like I don't even smoke actually, but like edibles like on occasion. Like I think really like mad chill.
I'm not into, quite frankly, anything that, you know, I don't do drugs at all. I'm not into cigarettes. I'm not into weed. It's just not my thing. You're gonna hate
I don't
this
like
one.
cigs.
You're gonna hate this even more. I'm super anti legalizing marijuana too.
What? Oh, you gotta
Why? I want to know why.
elaborate on that.
I think it's problematic. It's dumbing down our society.
Ninja's here. Watch out. All right, I got him. Do you know the streamer Ninja? Do you know any like streamers?
No, I know no streamers.
Oh, well, Ninja's
So
like
this
the
is-
biggest Fortnite streamer, but he doesn't like me
Oh, why doesn't he like you? What'd you do to
because
him?
he was mean to my friend that's a girl, and I was like, "Don't be mean to girls," and then he unfollowed me.
I can square up with that. I agree. Don't be mean to girls. I don't like that.
Yeah. He won't play video games with
see-
girls. At least that's what he said. I don't know if he still thinks that.
Interesting.
Would you play
Well,
video
he's
games
probably
with
never-
girls?
Absolutely. One of my best friends is the one who made
I actually love women.
me buy Nintendo.
Hell yeah.
She's. Oh, I just saw you repelled.
Oh yeah, you
over.
gotta
I
get in the
shouldn't
zip.
do
I'm
it.
sorry, dude. I keep assuming you know what you're
The
doing.
zip line. No, it's fine. It's cool. I'm in the water getting shot at and
like a
shit. It's
constituent.
okay.
But
You're fine.
no.
Oh,
So you thought
tried
I
to
was
do a funny
libertarian?
there. Yeah, that's you strike me as a libertarian, but
Okay. Well, I don't
could
think
be
that
wrong.
that's accurate really at all. But fair enough.
Yeah,
I would
what-
say
what
I'm
do you
like I'm like
identify-
beyond like the political divide. Like I'm like the Lex Fridman of Twitch. Like you know Lex Fridman?
Not well, but explain to me what you would consider your political.
Well, he's just like so like beyond politics. It's just we're just having conversations, and so like
Absolutely,
I don't
is
even
trolling.
like get into
Connor's
that.
absolutely trolling right now.
That's fair. I'll give you that. I mean, a lot of life is political, though.
I think everything is
A lot of-
inherently political, actually.
I mean, Twitch is political.
I think literally every single interaction in our lives is inherently political to some extent. And I especially think like comedy is inherently political. Which is why like I used to not like make jokes about like current events and stuff because I was like, oh, like my stream and stuff is like escapism. But like as like I grew older and I was like, oh shit, like the world's on fire. Like I think that like escapism to an extent also needs to involve like current events. Because if you can't bring light to things in a fun way, you can't really actually like criticize or like digest things.
I concur. I actually concur 100% with you. If you can't make fun of it, then you're missing the point. And quite frankly, I think we live in a very sad. Am I supposed to kill this guy? I'm assuming yes.
It's just you see somebody, just fucking kill him, bro. Unless they like look like Iron Man, in which case we need that guy.
Okay, I killed a guy. Holy shit! I just killed my first guy in Fortnite ever.
Let's go, bro. Congrats. How's it feel? Actually, that
You got one of the NPCs.
wasn't really a real guy. That was like an AI.
Fuck.
I'll
That's why I
count it,
killed him. Oh, that's why I managed to kill him. Okay, who's shooting at me now? Oh, okay. Is that a real guy? Come over here.
You got it, George. That's a real guy right there.
Huh?
That's a real guy. Get him, George.
Where the fuck did my gun go?
They're
I
right
think
here.
I-
They play Splatoon. You got this, dude. Down here. Down.
Hold on, there's
oh,
another
no.
guy. There's
Down
another
here,
guy up
George.
there. Hold on.
Down. Down.
Hold on, I have
no,
another- I
no,
have a
wrong
guy.
guy. Down here.
I just got killed. Oh. I love how you're like, down here, and I got my ass handed to
No,
me up there.
yeah. Oh my god, you need to like be able to like pass a test to buy a Nintendo Switch, dude. This is crazy. These kids should not be playing this.
Oh,
Anyways,
that's funny.
I do have something I want to bring up. I have a
The Splatoon slander is sending me. Dude, I just don't like any Nintendo. I don't like Nintendo. I am anti-Nintendo. Okay? So anyone who's shitting on anything Nintendo, I'm down.
I did a little bit of research. There was an article recently in Semaphore. Do you know that publication?
I do know it.
Yeah, well, they talked about there's like an underground network of like right-wing influencers that have been like in the coordinated Zoom calls with like their cameras off. And like recently, there was an event where they wanted a bunch of you guys, including you in the call, to spread like sexual smears on Kamala Harris. Quote, comparing her to the Hawk Tuah girl, which, by the way, is an upcoming guest on Fortnite Friday, friend of the show.
Oh no! No, Connor, you're the chosen one. Don't bring Haktua.
Ding Bing Wahoo, aggressively.
It's their brain thing or the 22 months thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I don't like Nintendo because it's classist in nature. Okay, guys. That's why I don't like Nintendo. Mm-hmm. 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 It's true.
Haley Welch.
Did you lose a lot of Mario Party? No. I was too poor for Nintendo products. So I never got to play Nintendo games. I tried emulating stuff, but the problem was you can't emulate things until like usually it takes a long time for the emulator to even when I was growing up, it took a long time for people to emulate the game if it just came out. So like for example, Pokemon games, they would take down any emulators, like Nintendo would take down any emulators for their currently active product. So like when the 3DS just came out, there were no 3DS emulators. They just kept getting taken down. And so they burned me when I was young, and I shall not forget these scars. All right? I shan't not forget how I was mistreated. Okay? Never forget, guys. These wounds will not heal. And I refuse now. I refuse now to play Nintendo games. Yeah. The hardest wounds to heal are those inflicted upon the young. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. And it was so sad because there were so many Nintendo games that I wanted to play. Like Fire Emblem, like Splatoon. I think I played some, I believe it's Ace Attorney. I got to play emulated Ace Attorney games. I got to play old emulated Harvest Moon games, but never the current active ones because, again, emulators wouldn't work for the current active console that Nintendo had. They just weren't in existence, right? Pokemon is another one. Yeah. So basically, this is Nintendo's fault. All right? This is Nintendo's fault. They did this. They turned me into a hater. I'm like the villain from the from the Incredibles movies. That's me. That's me. Syndrome. That's me. Ace Attorney is Capcom. You can play those games now. It's too late. It's too late. Have you guys seen the comic? The very juvenile comic of like it's the nerd in school who becomes like a rich dude, and then the chick that like called him a nerd or whatever is like, "Hey, how are you doing?" He's like, "Don't speak to me." Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't remember. I don't know what to look up for this comic. Beat it, chick. Is that what it was? Did it say that? How do I find this one? This is me. This is me. I am this. And this is the woman is Nintendo. Okay. Okay. And now fans are like, "Hey, you should try the Nintendo games. You should play it." And it's like, beat it. Beat it, Nintendo fans. Now that I have the cash to do it and the ability to do it, I refuse. All right? I refuse. Nintendo Prego as fuck, for real. All right, let's go back.
But you were brave enough to call it out, and you said that's inappropriate. You said it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
And I think that was really cool of you. However, does that not like make you think like because like they were getting paid $20,000 to just post these things on social media, which is a pretty absurd amount of money for like just like spreading smears.
Hold on, look.
No, go ahead, elaborate.
I'm not willing to do that, right? I'm not willing to go make sexual innuendos about the Vice President of the United States. At the end of the day, I'm very institutionalist, and I will, in some weird way, protect the very institution I criticize. Because
I like that.
It's a weird dichotomy. I criticize the institution, but I still also think it's worth protecting and defending and upkeeping. And I'm not about to just, start spreading lies about the Vice President of the United States. I'm just not with that.
I agree, but like, don't you think that like the fact that they're offering that much
George Santos would never lie.
Money for such like absurd things, and that like you can't really trace back where that money is coming from is a little concerning, especially when like recently there was just like a federal indictment that like a bunch of right-wing commentators like Tim Pool and such were being paid by like the Russian government to like spread exactly what they're already talking about. Like, isn't that a little bit like maybe you guys should look a bit more into like where your money is coming from? Like maybe you are being influenced by like foreign institutions.
Democrats aren't immune to that, right?
Wait, George, pick this up. It'll shoot for you, so you don't have to shoot your gun. Back here.
For you.
Yes.
I just learned how to heal myself. That's it.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, no, this thing on the ground. This thing will shoot for you. This War Machine's auto. It's War Machine from You've seen Avengers? Don Cheadle.
Yeah. That thing I just put.
Yes. So now that you have it, you have multiple slots, right? You have multiple slots of items. So do you know to switch slots with like the bumpers?
Like that.
There you go. So now you have a turret on your. So now you can. That thing will shoot for you on your back, and you can shoot that yourself.
Oh my god, I love it.
Sorry, he was Terrence Howard in Iron Man 1. If you've only seen Iron Man 1.
No, I've seen all. War Machine is what's the actor's name? The black guy.
Don Cheadle.
There you go.
But it was I was saying it was also Terrence Howard in Iron Man 1.
Was he?
Yeah, no, Terrence Howard was in Iron Man 1.
Yes, actor names that I definitely know.
And then he didn't like the money he was being offered, and the next day he left. We gotta get out of the storm, by the way, George. We gotta go towards the circle. Follow me. Or at least, if you look on the map, we follow towards the...
Yeah, I'm caught outside.
Have you heard of, like, Teriology? Like, this, like, number system?
No, I have not.
Terrence Howard, like, came up with his own math. Or, like, 2 times 0 is, like, 2 or so. I don't even remember what it was.
Terrence.
If the storm is moving too fast.
But it's, like, math without, like liberal influence. Like, that was literally, like, his pitch, though. Like, that was what he said.
I do know what he's talking about right now. The math without influence. That shit, I saw that shit. That was hilarious as fuck. I don't know who Terrence Howard is outside of that. I only know him for the unwoke math. I don't know what else he has done. Okay.
I'm right outside the storm trying to make it back in. Hold on.
You'll get there.
Good.
No, but like it isn't. So like the fact that there's that much money being like thrown out. I know you said like Democrats do that too, but like, can you give me like an example?
Sure. There's been multiple situations in the past of influencer networks being backed by. Give me a second. Hold on. Where's the barrier? Here it is. Oh, I'm outside.
Bro,
I'm inside already.
Don't go in the purple. Come over here.
Don't go.
You're gonna get hurt in the purple. There you go.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was outside.
There you go. Take this. There's apples.
Do those help recover
shoot
health?
at me? What was that? I don't know what that was.
Hold on.
The apples, you eat them.
Okay, got it.
No, but what example are you going to give about Democrats being paid by foreign governments?
Not Democrats necessarily lawmakers, but influencer networks.
Like
this isn't. Yeah, same situation. This is an old game. It's just now being depicted a little bit more in a different light, and I don't blame you. I was equally mad. I mean, like the whole Tim Pool situation was quite embarrassing.
Yeah, he's really embarrassed. And I'm you know me, dude. I'm less from the Twitch, dude. I'll have a conversation with anybody. I would love to have Tim Pool on the show. But I was disappointed that he didn't question where his money was coming from. Because being in the podcast influencer space, putting your shitty podcast on a channel with like 20K subs that gets like 8K views and getting paid $100,000 a week for that is kind of absurd. Like that doesn't really add up.
Hold on. Can we go backwards a little bit?
Yeah, I guess.
How much was he getting paid?
He paid like $100,000 like for an episode.
George Santos right now, he's like, yo, I went into the wrong field. He was getting paid how much? And he was allowed to lie? I gotta switch careers.
For like a month. Maybe it was a month. Maybe it was a month. So like maybe 20 grand an episode.
And how many views?
Like it was getting like 4 to like 5. It was very little. Dude, Dave Rubin was getting like 200 views. It was sad to see. Isn't that wild?
Wait. This is all new. This is really new to me.
Do your research, George.
No, it's not about research.
I mean, it is about research.
No, you're not understanding. I don't care enough about Tim Pool and all of them to do this research, right? Because there's a demagoguing aspect about them that I don't like.
I don't really care about them either, but I do the research because I don't care. I don't know. Maybe you actually make me be quite introspective about this. Maybe I do care. You just jumped off the map.
I just jumped off the cliff like an absolute fucking jackass. So bad. So no, I don't really care too much about Tim Pool or any of those guys because I think they're just demagogues and they're demagoguing and that's not my style.
I agree, but like I do care that like they're like actively like taking money from like a Russian government that went to elect Donald Trump.
You're still speaking. You're still spreading the Hillary Clinton theories.
Get these bandages. Oh, we can talk about Hillary. I think she fucking sucks. I hate her. Dumb idiot. Am I right?
I mean, Hillary sucks, but here's the reality. It's like, dude, why are we still speaking? Why are we still doing her talking points then?
You tell me, bro. I wish she would shut the fuck up.
Well, the whole theory of Russians wanting Donald Trump to be president is a Russian theory.
It's a Russian theory?
I'm sorry, it's a Hillary Clinton theory.
I don't think it was. Hillary Clinton's not really our biggest thinking mind, George. I don't think she was on the thought of that.
I'm telling you, she's the one who started with the Russians stole the election for Trump.
So she told her team, she was like, hey guys, let's just say the Russians did this for Trump. I just came up with it. There was no evidence or reason to believe that.
She was the one on TV spewing it. So are we going to acknowledge now that us as
if I was on TV, I'd be saying it myself, but not because Hillary said it.
Well, that's my point, but it's not true.
It is true.
It was no, it's not. It was proven to be not true.
Did you read the Mueller report?
Did you read the Mueller report?
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. I'm not saying that Trump colluded. I'm not saying Trump directly was like, let's go talk to the Russians to get me elected. I'm saying he's such like a dumbass that like he didn't even realize that like they were like using him.
But that's why the Obama administration wiretapped Trump Tower illegally.
Yeah, well, because they were like concerned, like, wait, are they working with the? I'd be concerned too. I mean, it's kind of a crazy situation. It's like, God forbid Russia invades Ukraine. Like, God forbid, like, they try to overthrow it like in a fair and honest election. Like, that'd be weird and bad.
Dude, are you equally outraged with Zelensky interfering in our election?
Am I equally mad with him? How is he interfering with the election?
Oh, he was campaigning with Josh Shapiro in the state of Pennsylvania just 2 weeks ago.
I don't think, like, the Pennsylvania constituents really give that much of a shit about Zelensky, bro.
Well, my question to you, why do I keep fucking... Oh, okay, no, I thought I had done the same stupid thing as earlier. My question is, why the fuck was he in Pennsylvania, and why the hell was Josh Shapiro abhorrently signing?
Probably because, like, our election's really important for, like, his country, I would imagine.
Right, the same.
Yeah, but that's like transparent. That's like transparent. Like, I am here and I'm like going to like be in America to promote like Ukrainian interests. It's not like money under the table to like try to like.
Yo, Connor is spitting low key a little bit. Wait.
During an election for
and
president.
Zelensky also met with Trump too. I was like, was that?
Yeah, he met with Trump after the backlash. I can confirm to you that was not scheduled.
Okay. I do a lot of things on schedule. Like I have a date tonight that wasn't scheduled with a girl.
Okay, let's talk about this girl.
She streams on
You
Kick.
know what?
She streams on Kick. You wouldn't know her. You wouldn't know her. You wouldn't know. You don't know her. Let's just move on.
Sir, well, why are you so quick to brush us off?
You wouldn't know her. She's on Kick, bro. Come on. Here, go to
Okay,
the circle.
well-
Go to the circle. Go to the circle.
Going to the circle.
You're going the wrong way.
Circle. Isn't that the circle you're telling me to go to? I'm right behind you. What do you mean I'm going the wrong way?
We're going this. Just follow. Yeah, I was going the wrong way. Now we're going the right way.
Oh, okay. Shit,
All right,
I'm
speaking of like
outside.
girls, like how's like Lauren Boebert or like Marjorie Taylor Greene? What do you think about those two?
Oh, Lauren's my friend.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I'm not going to... Hold on. And then so is Marjorie.
Oh,
Why am I
girls.
caught outside? Why am I caught outside of
you
the
guys like
store?
hang out
Shit.
still?
I haven't been to DC in a while, and I'm definitely not going to go to Georgia.
Wait, why not?
Or,
We're just lit.
not right now.
Wait,
Oh,
why?
nothing against... Shit, I'm stuck outside the storm, dude. I'm fucked. I die.
I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up.
How are you going to come out here? You're going to...
All right, I'm different, George.
Oh, you're built different?
I hope so. I didn't realize it was a 5-tick storm.
Holy
I
shit.
might not be different, George. That was a bad idea. Actually. That was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea.
It was a 5-tick storm, man. Ready up. Let's queue up.
So Lauren Boebert, one of my favorite people, as friends-wise. I'm not going to get into politics talking when we have different styles. I love her, though, and I can't wait to watch Beetlejuice with her.
Yeah, no, she had a good time at Beetlejuice.
Bringing up the Beetlejuice incident is crazy.
And can you blame her?
No, I mean, listen, I can't imagine Beetlejuice was that engaging. Good for her.
I want to watch the new movie, Beetlejuice. So let's
Yeah, me too.
let's see how. I want to go watch that with her. It's already out.
You're gonna go watch You're gonna watch it with her?
I'm definitely gonna either go to.
If I'm going to Beetlejuice with Lauren Boebert, I gotta set some ground rules.
Okay, relax. Okay, why is everybody so? You do realize she was not jerking anybody off like people said.
I didn't say that. But I mean, they were like, you know.
That was an absolute fabrication.
Yeah,
But
surely.
the problem is that this shit was all.
An absolute fabrication. Meanwhile, we literally have like footage of him like fondling her and her doing this. There's literally footage of it.
All over the news, all over the internet, that she was jerking somebody. Oh no, she was not. You know, like people need to chill with this shit. It's so infuriating. Like she's 36 years old. She got a divorce. She got out of a bad situation. She was dating somebody, like, and she hadn't dated since she was in high school.
Yeah,
she
so
married
of course
her
she
high
wouldn't
school
be
sweetheart.
jerking them off.
You know what? I can't.
I just like we have fun here, George. But Marjorie's chill.
Marjorie's super chill. Marjorie is such a chill person that I wish people would understand how chill.
She's a very chill person. She just yesterday was talking about how Democrats control the weather. But other than that, and you know, like her saying that Ilhan Omar
Really?
can't actually serve the country because she didn't swear in on a Bible and she swore in on a Quran. Other than those two things, and you know, the her briefly talking about space lasers and you know looking like a tie-in. And other than everything about her, she's actually really chill. Okay, she's actually really chill. Okay. All right. I'm getting word that there was a new instance of her being chill.
People are not affecting climate change. You're going to tell me that back in the Ice Age, how much taxes did people pay and how many changes did governments make to melt the ice? The climate is going to continue to change. And there is no reason to just open up our borders and allow everyone in and continue to funnel over $50 billion or however many billions of dollars or trillions of dollars to foreign countries all over the world simply because they don't like the climate change.
I get why she's talking about the Ice Age being like a Neanderthal and everything. Like that's her origin story. I get it, right? She's in Big Caveman's pockets because she is Big Caveman. Like, that's fair, honestly. You know, she has firsthand experience. She knows what it's like more than we do. So clearly my education failed me. I am sitting my ass down and I am listening and learning through her lived experience. Unga bunga. You know how like it is there are some human beings that have like a percentage of Neanderthal in them. Like legit, real. Some human beings alive today have like a little bit of Neanderthal in them. She's definitely like, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Like for sure. Trainx is one of them. I mean, come on. Everybody knows Trainx is one of them. Okay. Same thing with Nick Merckx. Okay. All right, guys, come on. You know. Okay. It's trained in your brain to be able to distinguish between Neanderthals and non-Neanderthals. Okay. Obviously. Just with her, she's like 75% Neanderthal somehow.
Where do you want to land? You just jumped out.
Uh-oh.
I'll put a ping. I'll put a ping somewhere. Go here.
Go where? That red place
Yeah, go
right
to the
there?
red. Wait, so why is Marjorie chill?
Why did I jump out so soon? That
I don't
was
know, bro.
Weird.
I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing
It's
either.
okay.
So.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad.
So Margie's a chill person, like super down to earth.
But like, okay, but like, if you care about like anti-Semitism, like she literally was like saying that like Jews control the weather, like literally today.
She said that when she was.
No, she said something like that today though. I gotta go. I can pull it up, but like she said, yeah, she was like hinting at it.
Please pull it up. Read what you're talking about. 'Cause I didn't.
Jamie,
I didn't
pull it up.
I didn't see that.
Can Jamie help me here? Jamie, text me.
Have you seen the video of MTG working out? Some real primate athleticism? Oh, for sure.
Oh, Jamie's like my assistant. You listen to like podcasts like Joe Rogan or like talk to him?
Jamie is just like Hassan's sleeper agent word. Just likes to signal to him. This is code name. Come on, pull it up. Pull it up, Jamie.
No, I don't.
Well, they both have Jamies. It's like your guy that like helps you with like your show.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, literally. I'm
so
not
Jamie's her assistant. No. I don't.
So she tweeted this. She tweeted this. She goes, "Let's put this to you on Discord." Okay. He said, this tweet. He said, "Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for him to lie and say it can't be done." Now, she didn't say Jewish people. However, considering how many QAnon nuts there are out there that follow her that do think that, certainly she should have the awareness to be like, hey, maybe like this could be taken that way.
Hold on, let's see what you put up here. Yes, they can control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done.
She also like said they made like space lasers, which would be pretty fucking cool if they did, but they don't do that.
I don't think she's talking about Jewish people here. I think
Yeah, but I mean, there's like a hint, nudge, no? I mean, George, here's the thing, George. I'm gonna
imagine pretending like someone ever saying they isn't referring to Jews, especially after parroting Jewish space lasers theories. Come on. I'm gonna be 100% like no shit with you right now, okay? I've been completely like, we have the whole time, but like this genuinely, like I'm telling you this from my heart, okay? You in your platform, I think, I don't know how much of it is like really like not understanding the people that you surround yourself with or like what's going on. But like, if you want to like do like a podcast or like get into like this space and do all this stuff,
Like you need like a bit more self-awareness on this stuff, man. Like I just like it's frustrating as someone that like, you know, I try to have an open dialogue, I try to care. Like this stuff is frustrating to me because like with Marjorie saying this crazy shit and you were just mad about anti-Semitism earlier, but like she's the one that's actively doing this. It's like it's wild to me. It's not computing. It's all spread love. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, he muted. Wait, George, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute.
George, unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
There you go. So you're assuming she's talking about Jews. You're assuming that that's what
No,
that
I mean
is.
she
No,
said Jewish
shut up.
space lasers in the past, and then she says they, and she's not. You guys know that like the right wing QAnon audience thinks that they think Jews like control the world and shit. You know that. Like you're not. Like you know this. There's plenty of like QAnon nuts that say this.
Okay, so QAnons are nuts. Do you see me running
Then why
around
do they
with
play
QAnons?
into them? Why do they play into it?
Who is they?
Like Republicans, bro. Like Trump. They're all like, you know, he's not going to denounce this stuff outright because he wants to vote. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Connor, it's really easy to just make assumptions. You haven't given me one substantial fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene in this specific instance with this statement was alluding to the Jewish people at all. You've just given me conjecture and semantics, but not a single fact or substance to say that you can corroborate this. Can we steal this plane and fly it?
She said
cool.
Jewish space lasers.
She said Jewish space lasers was in 2018, before she was even a member of Congress.
Okay.
Actually, two years before. And
She did it before she was a member of Congress? Oh, that's totally fine then. Oh, that's... I mean, she was only Marjorie Taylor Greene. Let's see, age. She's 50 years old now. So she was only a mere 44. Okay? She was only 44 years old when she said that, okay? Can we please be a little nicer? She was still learning. She was just a 44-year-old little girl. Okay? All right. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh God, dude. Oh my God. I get the concept of, you know, people doing bad things in their teenage years, right? Like, I think when you're in high school, you can say a lot of stupid shit and it shouldn't be held against you. There's a limit, of course, but yeah, I think like there have been many instances of people who have said stupid shit in their teenage years. And you know what? That's fair. Okay, that's fair. 44. 44? Okay, come on. Be real. Be real, girly pop.
she's come out and
6 years
explained
ago.
herself. Matter of fact, same publication, Semaphore.
How
that
old is Marjorie Taylor Greene right now?
Dude, same publication that you quoted, Semaphore, did an in-depth interview with her.
She was 40 years old when she tweeted Jewish space lasers.
I'm just going to repeat myself here. I want you to look for the article that the reporter Kadia Goba from Semaphore did with Marjorie Taylor Greene on that very comment when she says, I'm sorry. I was unaware and I was highly impressioned by, you know, people and surroundings around.
I didn't know she was sorry. I didn't see that part. Not me.
Fuck, hold on. You're coming into your realizations there, and
all right, fuck it. We gotta get in the storm, bro. No, you're right.
I'm trying to get.
She said sorry.
Yeah.
Hopefully she clarifies the whole like
Wait a minute.
weather thing too.
Is Connoreatspants Canadian? Why did he say sorry like that? Why did he say sorry? Connor? Oh, he was just memeing? Okay. Whew, for a second there.
Because that's, you know, it's obviously going to be taken that way.
It's not. She's talking about the deep state.
It's okay to be Canadian. It's not okay to make me think you're an American and then find out later that you're a Canadian. All right? That's false advertising. God damn it.
Talking
Okay,
about
but like George, like have
powers
you
that
seen
be.
X the everything app lately? Look at Elon's replies. Look at what people are saying. There's like open like Nazi shit on there now, and it's spreading more and more because it's accepted now. Like it's terrible how bad it is on there. But the silver lining is that more people are realizing how many motherfuckers are out there. How many motherfuckers are out there and it's doing this shit. So you can't turn a blind eye to it anymore. Like we can't feign ignorance on it, bro. Like everybody sees it.
Connor, we might have to agree to disagree, but again, I don't see Nazi shit because I have that shit muted. Nick Fuentes blocked me within 3 days of him coming.
Well, they're gonna
back
fix
onto
that.
X.
Elon's fixing that soon, where like you can like you'll still be able to see his tweets at least.
Yeah, well, I don't want to see his shit.
Oh well,
He
Elon's
blocked
changing
me.
that for some reason, though.
Yeah, well, for some bizarre reason, and I disagree. And I think the moment he removes the block function from X, that'll probably be when I'm going to witness the downfall of the platform because I'm a big user of block.
Oh God forbid we witness the downfall of X/Twitter.
If he takes it in that direction, I don't see longevity for it.
It kind of reminds me of like how people are like, "Oh, World War III, like when will that start?" I feel like we're gonna look back and we're saying it's already started. Like this is gonna be remembered as it. Like already the beginning.
Wait. If you
I would say the
haven't
downfall
realized
of Twitter already began.
Okay, fair. But if you're still wondering when World War III is going to start, then you're behind the eight ball. Because in my opinion, it started when Russia incurred in Ukraine, and all of a sudden,
what I was just about to say.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, the United States was fighting a proxy war with the Chinese Communist
You
Party.
literally just agreed with that. That's literally what I was going to say.
Well, I've said that on the record too, as early as March last year or February last year.
I said it February of 2022. I said it a year before that.
Oh, that's fine. I said it on the record, so it matters more.
I said it on Twitch, on YouTube.
That's fine.
Incredible.
Incredible. I said it on the congressional record where it's going to live forever. So, like I said,
The congressional record is a little tarnished these days, I would say.
It's totally fine.
It's lost a bit of its respect.
We could agree to that. You can make innuendos and try to say that I'm to blame or whatever if you believe that. But I didn't hire my mistress. I wasn't fucking lobbyist, and I never took money from lobbyists or voted in special interests. So I'm kind of proud of my record.
What was the deal with like and this is probably my toughest question. I'm gonna like transparently because I did some research on this, and I do want to hear what your response is. What is like the Pets United thing, where like apparently you like took like money from like veterans for like their dogs, and then like apparently didn't pay them back, and
so. That's just another absolute wild fucking smear campaign from a person I've never met, to his own admission. Fuck, I got killed. 2 guys ganged up on me. It sucks. A guy I never met, not super, and outright said he never met me, but he knew it was me. Depicted the story completely backwards to fit a narrative. To his advantage or whatever he was trying to.
Does that make you feel good, Connor? Emoting on Splatoon players make you feel good, make you feel big and strong, Connor?
Do. And here I am, So
what does that mean, like fit a narrative? Like, why does they say that? It's like, and then they end the sentence.
Connor.
Like, okay, like that's
sick.
a narrative. That's what I just said. That's a thing I just said. It's the narrative.
Dude, do you not understand how narratives are set in Congress? Do you understand speaking points?
Yeah,
You're smart
I know.
enough to know
that's
that.
just how like talking works.
It's kabuki. It's kabuki theater. All of Congress is kabuki theater, my friend.
I don't know what that means.
Theater. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I thought kabuki was like. Never mind.
It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Congress is lying to you. If a congressperson's lips are moving, they're lying to you.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just part of what it is. So back to your question, uncorroborated, untrue. Plenty of people can, corroborate the fact that I've done lots of work with animal rescue. Matter of fact, volunteer work. It's something I'm passionate about. I own 4 dogs.
Yeah, I know people that care about animals. They do good work.
Okay. Fantastic, right? So there's this dude, and he's this
can't ball for shit though.
Huh?
Never mind. I know someone that's good with animals, but they can't ball for shit. That's all I have to say.
Okay. There you go.
No.
So, come on, give me another hard-hitting question. I'm actually going to ask you a question. How'd you come
Dude, this has been amazing. I'm not gonna lie. This has been really good.
up with the name Connor Eats Pants? How does that even come to be?
You ever seen the show iCarly?
I haven't. That's probably after, like, I was probably too old for that already.
There's an episode where the teacher like is like annoying, and the kids are like, "Oh, Mr. Howard eats pants." They write it on like the whiteboard. And like when I was like making a name, I was like, I need something that people can like remember. So I was like, what do I remember? And I was just sitting there, and then I was like, oh, that iCarly episode where the teacher, they said he eats
That is crazy lore drama.
pants. So I just put my name instead of Mr. Howard, and then called it a day.
Okay.
I mean, it's easy to remember, no?
All right. No, it's totally easy to remember.
Yeah.
Off-putting as shit, but totally easy to remember.
Would you say I came to this interview prepared, George?
I would say I would if I were grading you, I'd give you a mid score.
Assigned mid.
So
Like what, like a 6 out of 10?
Probably. I don't think you
That's
did
about
your
my
due
high school
diligence.
average.
Well, there you go. So you're staying true to yourself, and
Yeah,
that's
no.
important.
Exactly. I was just wondering, like, I have friends. You ever heard like The Yard?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, whatever. They're okay, but like they were under the assumption that I didn't prepare for my last interview with Joe Exotic, the Tiger King, when in reality I actually meticulously planned the entire thing, and I wasn't given credit for how I masterfully navigated that exactly 30-minute interview because he called in from prison. And I was hoping that my presentation here today has shown that perhaps maybe I do come prepared. Maybe they should appreciate my artistry.
I'll say you prepared 6 out of 10. That's a fair assessment, and I'm not saying that's a slap back at you. You went for low hanging fruit of tabloids, but you didn't really ask me any questions. I actually
What do you want me to ask?
Oh no, I mean that's your job to figure out, like as an interviewer, right?
That's true.
I'm not going to I'm not going to tell you what to ask me. You figure that out yourself.
And what is like your
right?
favorite like topic to discuss? I don't know.
I mean, again, had you prepared, you would know that.
Okay.
Is that fair? Am I being hard?
What do you
Am I
think?
being a dick?
Talk about Kevin McCarthy. What do you think? Like, let's dish on him. Let's hear some Kevin McCarthy stories.
I don't got any. I got nothing to dish on him. I can tell you a fun thing. He used to call me Sunshine.
Oh, that's a cute name. Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. There's a lot of humanizing aspects of members of Congress that I guess are missed upon
Humanizing aspect about human beings in Congress. Concerning.
the population. But
No, I love
Kevin,
that. They're just like us.
Yeah, Kevin was a great leader to his party. And yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of his vacation, which I voted against and disagreed with. But who am I?
But did you want him to be the speaker?
I did not mind him saying as speaker because at least he stood for certain values, even though he compromised sometimes and folded to the Democrats. But we never walked out with
Did
our
the
asses
Democrats
handed
not have
to us.
values?
It's not about values.
That's what he
it's
just
about,
said. Is he stands for values? And you said he stands for the
Okay,
Democrats.
so-
Do they not have values?
They have their sets of values. We have our sets of values, right? Conservative.
So it's okay if
conservatives
someone has
versus-
different sets of values.
It's okay. I see nothing wrong with that.
What values
I'm just
do you
saying
have?
that he never conceded. He never conceded. Our agenda to the Democrats and just took it up the ass like Mike Johnson does.
Dang, let him know. Talk to him. Wait, I thought
and
Mike
this is a man
Johnson
that-
was literally put in because he's supposed to be better about that than Mike McCarthy. Or sorry, Kevin.
McCarthy.
Sorry.
Wait. Sorry, what? wait. What?
Values. And you said he
What was that?
stands for the
Okay,
Democrats.
so-
Do they not have values?
They have their sets of values. We have our sets of values, right? Conservative.
So it's okay if
conservatives
someone has
versus-
different sets of values.
It's okay. I see nothing wrong with that.
What values
I'm just
do you
saying
have?
that he never conceded. He never conceded. Our agenda to the Democrats and just took it up the ass like Mike Johnson does.
Dang,
You what?
let him know. Talk to him. Wait, I thought
And
Mike
this is a man
Johnson
that-
was like literally put in because he's supposed to like be better about that than Mike McCarthy. Or sorry, Kevin.
McCarthy.
Sorry.
Well,
You know Mike McCarthy?
clearly we were all wrong, right? Everybody who thought that was wrong. And I think
Sorry, I
I
just
have to pee real bad. One sec.
got Iron
are
Man.
you?
Look at this.
I'm
I got
still
Iron
listening.
Man boots, bro. Where are you? Oh, you're down there. Sorry, hold on, I'm coming down.
are you on this rock on top
George,
of
I
me?
got a sick toy for you, bro. Check this out.
What did you get?
Check this
I'm
out,
almost,
bro.
I have
You
no
seen
life
Avengers
left
Infinity
almost.
War, bro? Check this out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Pick that up, bro. Have a treat.
It's pretty cool.
All right, now shoot with it. Try to shoot or something. I don't really know how it works. So, and then like put your inventory on the boots. Yeah, and then, there you go. Oh, that would have been really
Oh, you're
funny if that
fucking-
hurt. That would have been really funny.
Oh, this is fucking sick. That's it.
gonna go.
I'm only gonna fly. That's it. It's over. How do you even lose when you're wearing this?
You don't. You don't lose. That's the thing about Fortnite, George, is even when you lose, you win. That's the thing about fun games. You ever heard of the game Deadlock?
No.
Oh.
So I'm not a big game. I'm not big into games. I'll put it this way. Uh-oh. Oh, I
Stuck
thought I was
like
gonna
this.
die.
No, it's
Oh,
like
ran
the
out of
next big
juice.
thing. Is when, like Deadlock's gonna be the next big game. You'll be hearing about it soon. But I'm like the face of that game. They're calling me the face of Deadlock.
Why? Oh, you're an early subscriber.
I mean,
to it,
I'm
essentially.
very early in on it. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
You haven't heard of it though.
No. Uh-oh.
Well, like our
Uh-oh.
kids are all gonna
Shit.
love it. Like the next generation, they're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah.
Wait, where the hell did you
Why am
go,
I
bro?
screaming?
Oh my god.
I'm running away.
Oh, you
I'm
ran
running
to the
away
storm
stay.
with the maybe pull out the Iron Man thing again.
It ran out of juice.
Does it refill?
No, it didn't look like it. But hold on, I'm trying to stay alive here, so give me a second. Don't ask me to do anything that is more than me running away
Yeah,
from
no
the
worry,
edge.
don't
of
worry.
the-
If you just try to stay alive, that's
Oh,
all they're good with me.
Oh shit! It's right behind me. Fuck. Anyway, so this is actually more. It's giving me more anxiety than Congress did.
This is?
Yeah,
Oh.
this game is
Dude,
pure anxiety.
I thought the interview. I was like,
I'm not even joking. Like, I'm so happy that this is real. I'm so happy that this is real, that this interview actually happened, that this is our timeline. I feel like we like timeline hopped. And this was the moment that it happened. And like our timeline will be saved now.
like,
So-
oh, I'm sorry.
No, is it still moving? No, it stopped moving. All right, let's see if I can put.
Wait,
Hold
why
on.
would like so like one of the like lie things that like when I was like looking up that people said you lied about, like why did you like apparently say that like you were a producer on like Spider-Man Alone in the Dark?
That's not true either.
I just don't know. That's apparent. It was a Broadway Spider-Man musical that completely bombed and failed and was a disaster. But apparently,
I
like,
actually, I never said that. That was just made off from cloth again because it was just like, oh, it's George Santos. You can say whatever you want, right? So nobody ever materialized proof of that. I'm still waiting for it too. I've questioned the New York Times repeatedly, like, hey, where's your proof for this? Because I want to see your corroboration here.
fair enough.
You know,
Yeah,
where'd you go?
I'm coming to you, bro. Don't worry about it.
No, not you. I'm looking for the dude I'm trying to kill.
Oh, you seen the movie Cars?
No, I'm a little too old for that. My
Come
niece
on,
isn't
dude.
into it.
What about like Cars 2?
Nope.
Cars 3?
No.
Have you seen any
All
of
right,
the
well, I was
Cars
gonna get into a
movies?
whole Cars tangent that I'd written down, and now I don't know what to do.
Am I disappointing you?
I mean, I can still go into it if you want to hear it.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's see.
But like,
let's
so
see
like
what
all
you
the
think about
cars are like the aesthetic of the movie Cars is like pretty much like modern like rural America, like rural Americana sort of if you think about it. Like it's like very NASCAR, like country kind of vibe. So like you would assume that like all the characters like
I died. Don't come rescue me. Finish the game. I died outside the storm. It's okay. I was. This was a bad
so you
idea.
would assume that like all the
Bad idea.
characters are like you know aligned politically with like the same regard. But like if you actually look into like the social commentary,
You ever carry George Santos's incapacitated body? I can't believe Connor gets to say that he did that.
of those films, they're actually rather progressive, which I think is an interesting like thing, and I think you should look into it and maybe it would realign your own like political identity.
I think this is a bad idea.
Wait.
Social commentary of those films, they're actually rather progressive, which I think is an interesting like thing, and I think you should look into it and maybe it would realign your own like political identity.
I think this is a bad idea again, Connor.
All right, I got your card. Uh-oh. Oh, you can heal while running now. Well, this is new technology. They didn't used to have it like this.
New tech.
But I'm George. I gotta lock in.
You slid right in. That was interesting.
I'm locking in right now. Do you know who my skin is in Fortnite?
I have no clue who that is. Who is that?
OJ Simpson.
Oh my fucking god! Did you see his?
He died.
Did you see? Oh, he just died. Did you see? Kim Kardashian's little thing about the Menendez brothers should be released. That they're not monsters, and she knows. She spent a lot of time. She calls Kyle Lyle.
I don't know who is that. What?
The Menendez brothers, the little two monsters that killed both their parents, are now trying to gain empathy with this new docuseries that came out on Netflix, saying that they were, molested by their parents and whatnot. It's just bullshit. They're two little monsters, and
I don't really care about that. I don't really like look into that. That's crazy though. I care more about like there's like 100,000 people that are dying in like the Middle East.
Yeah, and well, you should be equally pissed off that.
Oh, big win!
You won. Look at that. Are you doing the Macarena?
Yes.
That's amazing.
So I'm gonna change skin one more time. Go back to lobby. We can maybe get one more in, I think.
All right.
What were you gonna say?
So Macarena was a big thing when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, no, it's still a big thing. Kids still love it, dude. Wait, are you laughing? I'm serious.
I find it amazing because it was a
I guess Sunday Funday came a day early, dude.
one-hit wonder song 30 years ago, and the fact that you're telling me kids still love it is just crazy to me.
That stands the test of time. It's like the Beatles.
They were a one-hit wonder
The Beatles
situation.
were a one-hit wonder?
No, the Macarena.
Oh.
Okay, I got another default skin, and so you all can make more fun of me.
Oh my god, Shaq's in the item shop. No way. Hold on, wait. Unready. Hold on.
I'm not ready.
I'm ready. I need to spend money. I have to swipe.
Oh, no. V-Buck. Hold on. I'm buying a skin really quick. Give me a second.
How much would you say you've spent on Fortnite so far?
Well, I'm in the
your
Fortnite
entire-
crew. It's like the best subscription service I own.
So you
It's like Netflix, but for Fortnite. I get like V-Bucks every month.
Oh, cool.
I can't gift
So
them
you
the
say it's
skin. We have to be friends for a week for me to be able to gift the skin, unfortunately.
No, you're good. You're so good. This is just so interesting. Like this entire thing has been so interesting to watch what Fortnite is. You should actually have Ashley St. Clair come on your Fortnite Fridays.
Who the hell is that?
Ashley St. Clair. Go on Twitter, take a look, and you'll see who she is. She's actually a really hot chick who's a mom and a pretty boss bitch.
I'm looking her up
she
right
says she's really good at she's really good at Fortnite. So
She said
for what
that?
it's worth, yeah. When I told her,
I am so intrigued by this person. A really hot chick who's a mom who says she's good at Fortnite. Thank you so much for clarifying. Oh, this woman. I've seen some of her tweets before. Her header on Twitter is, I guess, an article she got in some tabloid that says, Righty Nighty Night, alternative to woke kids book propaganda. A new conservative publishing house wants to get the wokeness out of bedtime. And then there's an image of her that says Ashley St. Clair Left is the author of the first book, A Rebuke to Transgender Acceptance. Incredible.
I was going to do this. She's like, oh, wow, this is cool because I'm really good at Fortnite. So I said, oh, nice.
That's pretty cool.
I should connect you guys. You should have her. She's pretty cool, pretty good at it, according to her. Is that Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes. He just joined the item shop right now. He just joined the game.
Interesting.
Dr. Seuss was too woke for her. I believe it. She's a TERF, trans exclusionary radical Fortniter. Fuck.
I wonder if they'll ever. I hope
I'm
not.
looking her up.
but
Hold
yeah.
on, bro. A second. Wait, how do you spell her?
Ashley St. Clair. Do you want me to send it to you?
I see like Ashley Sinclair News.
No, I'll just send it to you, dude. Relax here. Text to Connoreatspants.
Oh, wait, someone sent it to me in the chat. Hold on.
It's right there. I just sent it to
There
you.
we go. Oh wow, she's got more followers than me.
Yeah. She's actually she worked for the Babylon Bee, which is a satire website.
Oh, dude, the Babylon
for the
Bee is so unfunny, man. The reason that The Onion works is because their headlines are actually accurate in a fucking freaky, weird way. And they actually call out fucked up shit. The Babylon Bee makes up shit that's not happening and is like, can you believe this is happening? Now, in woke United States, parents have to transition with their children. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you fucking talking about? This isn't even funny. It's not even close to funny. What is this recent Onion article from 2 days ago? The Onion officially endorses Joe Biden for president. Throughout its venerable 268-year reign, The Onion has always made its top priority to endorse the correct presidential candidates, from George Washington to Richard Nixon to Donald Trump. This institution's highly respected editorial board has had its finger on the pulse and has accurately backed the winner of every single national election in this country's long and storied history. Now, with our nation at a pivotal crossroads, the Onion's editorial board has faced its most difficult decision yet. That's why we've chosen to officially endorse Joseph R. Biden for president of the United States. To our loyal, handsome, and stunningly brilliant readers, please note that the Onion's latest foray into the 2024 election does not come lightly. In these unprecedented times of misinformation and political violence, everyone from left-wing activists to Silicon Valley mega donors attempted to dissuade us from endorsing Joe Biden at this moment in time. But the Onion and its 6-member editorial board do not listen to outsiders, nor do we listen to data, facts, polls, the U.S. government, or the widely panned Geneva Conventions. It is with great pride that this institution officially throws its full and unequivocal support behind Joe Biden, despite many across the political spectrum, including the entire Democratic Party, saying, quote, it's too late, and, quote, we are doing more harm than good. For months, our editorial board has agonized over this momentous decision. Initially, we hoped to publish our endorsement on June 27, 2024, in the hours after Joe Biden's first televised debate against Donald Trump. Then we hoped to publish it a few days later, following Biden's highly anticipated July 5th interview with George Slopanopoulos. Now, on October 2nd, we are finally doing what we should have done months ago. Buck tradition, put our reputation on the line, and take the position that the New York Times, Washington Post, and other so-called papers of records are too cowardly to even consider this late in the election. Oh, hi, America. Lest readers doubt the value of our endorsement, we asked them to remember in 2016 when voter complacency almost put Hillary Clinton in the White House before the Onion stepped in. Joe Biden may be young by Washington standards, but he's packed a lot into 81 short years. He's fought hard for working Americans.
I had a sub anniversary.
Oh, Z, thank you so much for the 19 months. He's fought hard for, fought hard for working Americans, be they on the factory line or on the board of Blackstone Group. He stood up to everyone who threatened this great nation, from Vladimir Putin to Anita Hill. And he supports women and minorities based on that seemingly random lady he chose to be his vice president. And so, The Onion humbly requests that on November 5th, you remember our editorial board's courageous, measured, and well-reasoned endorsement of Joseph R. Biden. But if for some incomprehensible reason this fails to resonate with the American public, we will be proud to endorse Asa Hutchinson as a backup. And then one of the people of the Onion editorial board, Ted Kaczynski. Oh, this is amazing. Anyways, yeah. A lot, like, not every single Onion article is a banger, but a lot of them are actually criticisms and critiques of our country and of our political climate that make sense, that are based in reality. The Babylon Bee is just like, can you believe that people think Elon Musk is cringe when he's actually so cool? And actually, it's other people that aren't. It's like, what the you guys suck. You guys actually suck for real. Not even a little bit funny.
Babylon Bee, which is a satire website, and she's also like pretty involved.
Satire is supposed to be like funny though.
She's funny.
But she works with the Babylon Bee.
The Babylon Bee is hilarious. What are you talking about?
Okay. Did you see Joe Rogan's new stand-up?
No.
You might like it, actually. I was going to say it sucked, but I mean, you actually might fuck with it.
I don't like Joe Rogan. Not like that.
Oh. Okay, I don't like him like that either.
Like, I'm just not in. I don't find him interesting. I don't find Tim Pool interesting. I don't think I've
Like
ever
that?
watched a Tim Pool episode or Joe Rogan.
Damn, you're name dropping, bro. That's crazy. I mean, I don't like people in like my industry either. Like, I mean, there's plenty of people that like I have a.
Oh, they're not in my industry. They're not in my industry.
Well, I mean, it is an industry. It's conservative politics. It's a business, bro.
Okay, sure. All right, fine. And again, I don't know them either. I'm not saying.
Yo, George Santos is actually mad chill to yap with. I'm not even going to front. I'm not even going to cap. He's actually mad chill to like yap with.
This to be, fuck Tim Pool or Joe Rogan. I just don't. I'm not interested in their product. It doesn't speak to me. A lot of my friends are. They love Tim Pool. I mean, and Joe Rogan and all that stuff. It's just not my jazz. It's not what I. It's not how I function. I have different interests.
Yeah.
So
you ever heard of like Aiden Ross?
Aiden Ross. Why does that sounds familiar? But I can't put a finger on it.
He's commonly known as like statistically like maybe the stupidest person on the planet is what people have come to agreement on. Like it's like a funny thing. Like it's like it's the whole thing. It's like, oh, I'm like really an idiot.
I'll take you at your word. I mean,
he's trained with Donald Trump. Like he's trained with Donald Trump recently. That's probably how you heard his name.
Okay, so that's the kid who was in the Cybertruck with Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, and why is he the stupidest person?
I mean, you watch him for literally, I would give you 35 seconds, and I think you'll be able to come to that conclusion.
Should we jump?
Jump wherever you want, bro. Like, what on the map looks good to you?
Let me see. Can we go to the dead center there, that cloudy part right there?
Sure, bro.
Whatever
Great
that
call.
is.
Let's go.
What is that?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. No, but Aiden Ross, just for example, is a Jewish guy who is friends with Nick Fuentes.
He's friends with Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, he's Jewish.
I don't understand these people.
You see what I mean?
I really don't.
Like, it was like you get what I'm saying, though.
I hate Nick Fuentes, dude. You don't understand. Like,
but he fucks, but he fucks with Donald Trump.
No, he doesn't. He's right now.
No, Aiden Ross does.
Out.
Nick Fuentes is just—he's just fucking. He's a Nazi, bro. He doesn't know what the fuck does he just. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't want to talk about him. I'm talking about Aiden Ross.
Okay, I don't know Aiden Ross either. I just saw that he did the whole thing with Trump. So
Yeah. Okay, well, the point
But
is
I
he's
didn't
like the
watch
stupidest
any of
guy
it.
on the planet, but he still has a platform. That's the point that I'm getting at. Is that you like unfortunately in this day and era, it doesn't matter how stupid or awful you are, you can have a platform. Cancel culture isn't real
So-
because you can just capture an audience.
So here's the question: why do we want to cancel people anyway? Why do we not want? People
Because
on
it's good to call
platforms?
out bad behavior so that those people aren't allowed in like circles that like, promote like good behavior.
I understand that, but do you believe in people? I'm going to give an example, okay? Do you believe in people? Do you believe in redemption and second chances,
Yeah.
or you're
Yeah. Yeah,
okay?
100%.
Okay, fantastic. So sometimes you just gotta hope for the best, I guess. And
But I mean, it also like, there's nuance there with context. Like, you can be forgiven. Doesn't mean that you need to like be the #1 streamer. It doesn't mean you need to be like giving back this one position that you had, for example, or something like that. I mean, there's things like that. It doesn't mean that people need to like completely ostracize you, especially if you do show like a path to redemption. But like, I think it's all nuance, like different situations. You want this purple scar,
Yeah.
bro? No, I don't need it. Don't worry. Did you see how quickly I took that gun that you tried to get out of that chest?
yeah, I saw that. I was like, son of a
Crazy how like
bitch. I was
accessible
looking
these things are.
for...
Thanks, George.
I was like,
Thanks, man.
dude, I'm trying to
like
get a
that one?
gun. This dude's
You like
just
that?
like completely took it off my hands. I'm
I
like,
got my
what the
stream
fuck?
sometimes, bro. I stream Deadlock on Tuesdays to like 400 people. So check it out.
How many people are watching the stream right now?
10 billion.
A billion.
Come on, seriously.
I don't actually know. I don't check while doing my show.
Oh, you don't? It gives you anxiety.
No, I didn't say that. I'm not a pussy, dude. I don't have
What?
anxiety. I'm a fucking man, dude.
All right, dude. Then be a man and check how many people are watching.
I guess 6.5K on Twitch. I don't know how many on YouTube.
That's cool.
But there's
a lot of
another
people-
shit.
The problem is that if you know nothing about streaming or Twitch, you have no idea if 6.5K is big or small. You have absolutely no idea. You're like, oh, that's cool. You ever show someone who doesn't know anything about Twitch and you're like, dude, this streamer's so sick. They get 30,000 viewers and they're like, is that a lot? And that's because your first desire is to compare it to YouTube numbers. And like good YouTube numbers are in the millions.
Streamer that was watching me that had like 30K, so he probably left though.
Interesting.
Or he just left me on and went to the bathroom. We have fun here. We have fun here. That's my friend.
Oh boy. So let me ask you a question,
Wait,
Connor. What do
sorry,
you
I missed
expect?
that. Wait. I missed the sun reference. I wasn't paying attention.
There's
lot of
another
people
streamer
like-
that was watching me that had like 30K, so he probably left though.
Interesting.
Or he just left me on and went to the bathroom. We have fun here. We have fun here. That's my friend.
Oh boy. So let me ask you a question, Connor. What do you expect? What did you expect this would be like? What was your expectation for this interview?
My expectation, I didn't set an expectation. I had hopes. I was like, okay, how can I narrowly navigate this interview with somebody who, quite frankly, George, I do like have a lot of ideological difference with and have issues with how I perceive how you got into office and what you sort of represent. However, I do think, and I mean this, I think that you have a aura about you that allowed you to get into the position that you are in. And I think that that is extremely interesting to dissect and talk about, even if some of these things in regards to how you got there, maybe you don't even yourself realize. Like why conservative politics lends itself to allow someone to do what you did to get in the office or things like that. Like, I think that there's a lot to unpack there that I'm not the guy to do that for, because I'm just a fucking funny guy that plays video games.
You know, one thing about you funny guys is that you funny guys always seem to feel like you know the solution to everything, but you never want to actually talk about them.
No, I do want to
I've
talk about
learned
that.
that.
That's what I was doing today.
All
What?
right. Well, you're avoiding the bigger point here.
That's not
like
true.
you said, you have.
What are they talking
You,
about the
you
whole
just
time?
you just told me you have severe differences with me, but you're not willing to talk about it.
That's not what I said. I literally didn't say it. We talked about it the whole. Wait, that's not true. That's not true. That's not.
That's
we
what I
literally-
just understood. Okay, so
We
so
like
can you
we like
read-
kindly we disagreed amicably throughout this, and I would say we
Yeah,
didn't
but-
fully
but-
close our arguments
but-
sometimes, and I would say I kind of cooked
What
you
the fuck
sometimes.
is-
but-
What the fuck is that on your hand?
What?
What would no. You're what was Shaq holding like before?
This?
No.
This?
The big thing.
AR-
Some massive
AR-15.
thing.
AR-15.
No, it wasn't a.
Oh.
It wasn't a gun. What the fuck is that?
Shaq's pickaxe.
fucking God. It reminded me of the it reminded me of Resident Evil when that freaking
Guy who's only seen the Resident Evil movies. This is just like that one time in Resident Evil.
mutation came with the
Guy who's only
Yeah,
seen
what was it?
Resident Evil.
hey, well, I love
Sorry.
the movie.
My fucking joke! My fucking joke! Dude, fuck off, Connor. Fuck off. You just made my light fall because of you, you fucking whore. That was my joke. That was my joke.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Okay, don't be a dick.
think-
Mila Jovovich's probably the hottest thing that's ever been on TV in a horror movie. Although, can you call Resident Evil a horror movie? No, right?
No, I mean, in a way, it's kind of a horror movie if you're like a fan of the franchise, I guess.
Look at my naked microphone.
I just love it. I absolutely. Why does this look like that freaking? What is this? What is this? I'm on top of a van with something.
That's the
interesting.
reboot
I don't
van.
know.
So if you ever die, like all out, I can go and get your card, and then I can bring you back here.
Oh, cool. Okay, I was just trying to figure it out. My bad. All right, dude. Ideologically, let me put it this way: I have two ways I live life. I believe in live and let live, and I don't give a fuck about social issues. Don't really care.
Okay.
I mean it. Look, I don't agree with the late term abortions, but if you want to go have one, knock yourself out. I think abortion should be legal. Period. I've held that stand. I would never vote to ban abortions.
That's good.
don't
But I mean, all the Republicans would. I mean, if they put like you would like go in line with the Republicans if they tried to pass it, though. No.
No, I would not. I voted against Republicans many times
Oh, that's
when I
good.
disagreed.
All right.
Did you ever look at my voting record?
Well, they get
I mean,
mad
I
at you,
have
and
a
they
voting
get
record.
like you get like chastised. But, no, I get it. That's good. I'm glad you voted against it. No, I believe you. I believe you.
You know, like I voted against CRs. I voted against stop measure gaps because I don't believe in arbitrary spending in government and unchecked spending. And I think you should appreciate that. I think every American should appreciate that somebody in office is trying to be a good steward of their money. But you know,
Well, some of
I
your
guess
donors may disagree with that.
Oh, that's not even the point. I'm talking
It's
about
kind of the point.
taxpayer. No, it's not. I'm talking about taxpayer money. I mean, I managed for my own office $1.9 million between staff and office and whatever, the
And how did you manage it?
operation of my congressional office, right? At the end of even me getting expelled, I was able to be a
Wendy?
good steward of the money and return $600,000 that I was not
Wait,
going to
didn't
spend.
you
in
literally
the
get
long-
like indicted on that when like you pleaded guilty?
No,
I'm confused.
no, you're confused.
No, I am.
You're
Like, well, what
just
did you
another-
plead guilty on?
I pled guilty to campaign issues, not office. I did
Wait,
not
like
get
campaign funds
indicted.
though.
Campaign funds, campaign issues. All my issues were campaign
Campaign
related.
issues that are campaign fund issues. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What?
Okay, again, not taxpayer dollar issues. That's
Okay,
what I'm
well,
trying to.
I don't give a fuck my tax
draw this
dollars
up.
go. They're already being sent on like some bullshit anyways. Like Israel's like fucking bombing innocent people, bro. Like I get it. Like I at this point I don't even think about it. If someone's actually donating you money to like fucking like do this shit, like I think that they're a little bit upset about things for a good reason.
Oh, you should call them and ask them. I mean, seriously, I mean that because a lot of my former donors are the same people writing letters right now to the court. So you can believe as much as you want what you see in the media, and that's fine. But
I don't believe
I'm
in
not
the
here
media.
to.
I'm like
Well,
the
it
Lex
looks
Fridman
like
of
you
Twitch.
do.
I'll think
I'm
with
like in the
11
middle.
months.
Okay.
Stop.
You can say that to
Connor,
yourself. And,
Connor, stop comparing yourself to Lex Friedman, please. You are not as bad as Lex Friedman, please.
you can say so many
No,
times
you know,
to
I
believe
actually
it.
do believe that because I feel like the right kind of gets like a pass to be like, oh, we're centrist. We're the honest ones that are like, oh, like well, I was a former Democrat and I left to be, but they're just bullshitting. Like that's not actually, if you actually like think ideologically, like on like a map, like left to right, like
Okay,
this
so what do
shit's
you,
like crazy.
so what do you think about Tulsi Gabbard?
Oh, she's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's it.
She's a genius. Hello? She fucking baited everybody. And people were calling it out years ago. And like, but suddenly people are like, oh my God, there she is. She's smart as hell. Is she gonna come on the show?
I don't know. I don't talk to Tulsi. I'm not a fan.
Aw.
I don't think you get put on a watch list for when you're flying for good reason. So
She got put on a watch.
I didn't actually know this was George Santos. I saw Hassan watching it and I closed the window. I still can't believe it's actually George Santos. I'm in awe that it's actually George Santos.
List
Yeah.
or what?
You go ask her, because she seems to be skewing it and trying to call it weaponized government because
she
she
colluding with
supports
people?
Trump. I don't know. She's
she
been accused of
colluding with
being a Russian.
Russians?
She's been accused of being a Russian asset for many
Wow.
years.
Isn't
so
it strange, George, that these people that ideologically align with like what you
She
seem
was
to
the
represent?
chairwoman. She was the chairwoman of the vice chairwoman of the
Yeah, no,
Democratic
she
Party
was. That's the point
for
I'm making.
6 years.
Yeah, no, I know.
No,
And
no,
she like was,
and
she wanted to be really. She was flipping her. She was always doing like Republican policies. That's the point I'm making.
She was accused of
She was
being
on the
a
debate
Russian
stage
plant.
just so that she could like argue that shit. That's really the whole point.
I don't know, man. I disagree with you there again,
Okay.
but that's okay. You can, like I said, you can tell yourself so many times that you're apolitical and you're in the middle, but you're not.
Oh, I am, bro. I'm
This is
beyond
20.
politics. I'm like Lex
Okay.
Fridman, bro.
Stop comparing
You think
yourself
Lex
to that
Fridman's
Like I
guy.
beyond
said-
politics? Like Lex Fridman says that. Is it true?
Listen, as your lawyer, Connor, as your lawyer, you have significantly more charisma than that guy, and you need to stop comparing yourself to him. It's a disservice to you. It's a disservice to your brand. It's a disservice to streamers everywhere, honestly.
No.
Okay, well, if I
He's
say it, is it
naming?
true?
Yeah, I
no,
know.
that's all right.
No,
Sorry.
no one's beyond politics. Everybody has a bias. You have a bias, dude, and it's political.
I used to be like when I grew up, I was around like mostly conservative people.
You're gonna tell you have no biases in life.
I mean,
You
when
have
I
no
was
political
growing up,
biases?
I went to like a private Christian school, George, and everybody around me for the most part was pretty like conservative, like Republican. In fact, I remember my 2008 election at my school, our mock election. I was the only, no, there were two people in my like 80 kid class that voted for Obama. And it was me and the one black kid in our grade. And so people were like, why did you vote for Obama? I was like, I don't know. Like, I just liked his name better. I didn't think anything about it. And so once the results came out in the election, it was like 78 people voted for McCain and people voted for Obama. I left there going like, oh my God, Obama's going to get fucked in this election. McCain's got this in the bag. This is crazy. Like 78-2. And then Obama got elected and I was 9 years old. And I was like, damn, maybe I don't understand the world.
That was the first presidential election I voted in. I voted for McCain proudly. McCain was a war hero.
He seems like a
hero.
chill guy. He seems like he was pretty chill.
He was a good man. You know who you should
So why
probably
did
try
Donald
to
Trump
get up?
like say he was like a loser?
You know what? I don't agree with everything President Trump says.
Okay.
I don't.
But like, don't you think that like the kind of character that would
I-
cause someone to say shit like that is not someone that should be in, the presidency?
He was the president for 4 years, and it was arguably the greatest 4 years of this country's economy.
Yeah, COVID
I'm
was
sorry.
awesome, bro.
Yeah, because COVID was his fault, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's his fault, like the impetus of it, but certainly the handling of it.
That's a moronic statement, then.
No,
If
I
you
said his
"Oh, yeah,
handling of
was
COVID. His
awesome."
handling of COVID, yeah.
Dude, who could have handled it better? Biden, Obama, they
My
knew the
ass,
formulas.
bro. My ass.
Dude,
My ass could have handled it better.
Literally anyone who treated it like it was a serious thing. Literally anyone who said, yeah, this is something that's important to consider and it's actually going to kill people and you should take your precautions and wear your masks. And when our vaccines are done being produced, you should get vaccinated. That's it. That's all it took. Literally anyone. Typical Republican cognitive dissonance. Yeah.
are you serious?
Yes.
Are you serious
Yes.
right now?
Yes, I'm serious that my ass could have handled it better.
Okay, that's one hell of an ass you got there then, buddy.
Yeah. People been saying that.
People are going to line up then. Careful.
All right, let's calm it down, George. Let's calm it down, man. We have fun here. We have fun here.
Dude, it's hypocritical if you tell me with a straight face that
Not saying check yourself, please.
anyone could have handled it better. Nobody knew what the fuck to do. It was a once in
Yeah,
a
because Trump
100
was
years.
in office, and like we don't really have like a leader in
Okay.
office.
Okay, yeah. And
Bro, he's only in
thanks to
office.
him-
But he's only in office, like make him like get fat. Like come on, like he just wants attention. Like did you see like in the debate when he gets called out on like his crowd size? That's all he can fucking focus on. Like come on, George, let's cut this shit, bro. We can't. Like at least
Okay.
I can understand
But-
ideology, but like at least with this
Kamala Harris-
motherfucker,
okay,
we gotta just.
that's
Can we
okay.
stop bullshitting about Donald Trump, please?
Okay, so let's stop bullshitting that Kamala Harris makes sense when she speaks in euphemisms and is completely incoherent.
Bro, you're just looking
All
at your
she
you're
offers
like
is
you're
a
looking at your
word
own
salad.
like conservative media. It's crazy that like you get like a job in like
Dude,
public office when
see-
you're just repeating this shit from like Fox News,
Dude.
bro.
I can't believe he's managed to emulate how it feels to try and talk about politics in a random Discord server you just joined, or like in a Valorant lobby you just joined. Like, this is so incredible.
CNN called it out themselves.
Bro,
Okay,
CNN's been pretty for Trump this election cycle.
This is amazing.
Yeah, because they're for ratings, and Kamala
Yeah,
doesn't
they're-
sell.
I'm telling you guys, this is like we were in the bad timeline, and then this happened, and we shifted timelines.
Oh, okay, wait, you're so close to getting it. You're so close to getting it.
Oh no, dude, I've gotten it a long time ago, but I'm not gonna not play the game. I'm gonna tell you, I'll play the game all day long. The game's there to be played. I'm gonna play it.
Hey, Donald Trump gets promoted because he brings in ratings.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And Kamala Harris is killing the industry.
The money-making
only that,
industry of politics, I would hope that she's killing that. Yes.
Not politics. She's killing every single industry in her path. I wish it was just politics.
I don't think that that's entirely accurate, George.
Oh, okay, sure. I mean, clearly dude, you're in California. I'm in New York. We live two different realities.
I mean, these are pretty similar realities, to be fair. California and New York.
Well,
like...
that's right. That's right. We both live in shithole states run by Democrats that are overrunning the state and cities with illegal aliens that are sucking up resources, and now FEMA can barely fund.
Do you know any like illegal aliens?
I mean, I just got to walk out my house in New York City, and
Are the illegal aliens that are stealing all the resources in the room with us now?
and pretty sure there's plenty.
Yeah, they're
in
pretty
surrounding
chill, no?
area. Yeah, I mean, look, if you're trying to be facetious and sarcastic about the term aliens, I didn't invent it. Get mad at who
I don't
wrote
know
the
what that
law.
means. I don't know what that you just said. Was that a slur?
I'm not trying to be sarcastic about aliens. That's how the law is written. So
Okay.
I'm just reciting the law.
You said
Who's this guy,
chameleon.
Kate?
I don't know who this
fuck
is.
is
Let's
this?
fuck him up.
I killed him. Oh, what's this?
How would you know if like they're undocumented by they just like walking out on the street?
Unfortunately, there's things you just know when you live in a place like New York City.
Maybe those are your own assumptions taking over.
Oh, my own assumptions. Okay, I invite you, Connor. If
I mean,
you
you're
come to New
judging
York
somebody
City,
based on their appearance solely on whether they're
no,
documented
no,
or not.
no. I'll do you one better, Connor. If you come to New York City, you have an open invite to walk around with me in a place called Jackson Heights and on an avenue called Roosevelt Avenue.
I have an adult
Oh, grow up. I've been there 100 times. Oh, grow up, dude. Oh my God.
with me.
You can have security with you. I don't
Okay.
care. Like, yeah, get security. I wouldn't walk here without my security, so I think you should have your own too.
All right. I might be down. I might be game for that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, so if you really want to see what I'm talking
When is your
about, when you're
sentencing?
walking, that's irrelevant to this conversation.
Well, I mean, I need
because
to know when
that's-
my time frame to come to New York.
you have
Bro,
Brown equals illegal babella.
bro. The number of times that I have went to Jackson Heights specifically to get jalebi, like, I don't know why you're pretending like it's a bad thing. I genuinely don't understand why he's pretending like it's a bad thing. There is literally a small little county just so you can get the best baller South Asian food on the planet and desserts. And you're like, I bet you haven't even been to Jackson Heights. It's like, yeah. That's a bad thing. That place is sick. It's an Indian sweet. Yeah, I mean, I used to eat it growing up because apparently like Moroccans also make it and they love it. It's called Helwa Shebekia. Or it's like that's one name for one of the desserts like jalebi. And oh my God, it's so good. But unfortunately, it's really hard to find places that make it and make it well. I tried to find places that make it here in LA. Fucking nothing. I couldn't find a single place that makes it well. But you can find it. in New York. You just need to exactly where he said, Roosevelt Avenue in Jackson Heights. What's it made out of? I'll show you guys. It's like it's not caramel, but it's like a sweet syrup that is fried. So the outside is crunchy, but the inside is like chewy and gooey. What's the name of the place? Oh, I don't. Bro, that shit's like a market. You just walk and find the first place that has good ones in the window, and you walk in and say, "Give me a pound of it." What? That shit is so good. I don't have a name. Shit, man. Fuck. It is really good though. It's really good. Here, I'll show you guys. How is Connor doing better journalism than most CNN correspondents? Good fucking question, dude. Fucking good question. Here, one second. Is this like a video of like them making it and then do they get to bite into it? I'm trying to find a video of them biting into the jalebi because that shit is so good. It's so fucking good. I guess it's technically a sort of like funnel cake because of how it's made. I'll pull up a video in a sec, all right?
Have time. Let's just put it.
What were the cross streets? Oh, I don't know. I just got off on Roosevelt Station and then you just like walk north and you should run into a place that sells it within like 2 blocks. In fact, you should run into like 6 places that sell it within 2 blocks.
That it's a very fluid and it fluctuates because there's a lot of moving parts.
Okay, that's good to know.
But I invite you to come. If you can make it in the next 6 months, we can make do. Or is it going to take you more than 6 months?
So 6 months is the time frame.
I just asked you, is it going to take you more than 6 months?
It's taking 6 months. Is that the answer?
Do you need more than 6 months to come to New York City?
No, I don't. No, I'm just asking you a question.
Like I said, not giving you any hard dates. Shit! There's 2 chicks that are going to kill me. I'm fucked.
Yep, that's gonna happen this November, bro. Well, 1 chick and 1 effeminate man. It's progressive.
I gotta tell you, I think should I? If you want, you can send me your address so I can shoot you some Kleenex.
I don't want to send you my address, and I don't want Kleenex from you, George. What the hell?
Oh, you're gonna need a Kleenex for November.
Okay. No, we're gonna steal it, bro. I got bad news, bro.
We're
Yeah,
gonna steal it.
You guys are great at stealing elections.
Yeah,
We've
no.
all, yeah.
I'm gonna be voting like 30 times, man. You just wait, bro.
Because the president that won by 82 million people, right, voted
My
for
grandma
Joe Biden.
died last year, but I hear she's still voting.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she voted Republican her whole life, and now this year she's going to vote Democrat.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that gonna be sick?
That's amazing.
She was
It's
a great
amazing
woman.
that you're a lifelong. I'm pretty sure she was. It's amazing how you're a lifelong Republican, and when you die, you become like a dedicated Democrat.
Is that like disrespectful to my grandma? Oh, I see what you're saying.
not.
You're saying that like she. Okay, I see what you mean. No, maybe she just got smart after that. I don't know. Like, she met God and then realized, like, oh my God, I was a piece. Like that, my politics were like kind of like a piece of shit ideologically.
Why did you just do that? Why did you just walk into the purple?
Picked up your. I'm gonna bring you back.
Oh, you picked up my card.
I will
That's
say,
what you
my
did.
grandma actually came around on Trump towards the end. She was for him, and then she saw how it tore apart parts of the family, and it opened her eyes to like, oh my God, the hatred that's being spread is absolutely absurd.
So hold on. So is your family divided, Trump-Harris?
No, I'm not gonna get into that, but I mean, there's parts of my
I just
family.
asked you a simple question.
I mean, yeah, I would say there's parts of my family that are for Trump, sure.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I learned that with every liberal has a super conservative family, and I think it's so funny.
That's interesting how that works.
You'll never see a liberal come from a super liberal family. It's always, they come from a super
I don't know about
conservative
that,
family.
but yeah, sure.
I mean, I've seen enough. I've seen it happen enough times that I think it might just be true.
I think it happens in both directions,
Wait,
George.
what?
Because
Wait, what did he say? Wait. Connor's amazing, yeah.
As a super conservative family, and I think it's so funny.
That's interesting how that works.
Wait.
Family divided, Trump-Harris,
No, I'm not gonna get into that, but I mean, there's parts of my family.
I just asked you a simple question.
I mean, yeah, I would say there's parts of my family that are for Trump, sure.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I learned that with every liberal has a super conservative family, and I think it's so funny.
That's interesting how that works.
You'll never see a liberal come from a super liberal family. It's always, they come from a super conservative family.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I've seen enough. I've seen it happen enough times that I think it might just be.
That's not true. That's not even a little true. I've met lots of liberals that come from liberal homes. What? Huh.
Be true.
I think it happens in both directions.
Honestly, whether or not you end up adopting your parents' political ideology has more to do with whether or not you have a good relationship with your family. Generally speaking, liberals that I've met that hate their parents, the parents tend to be conservative. Liberals who like their parents tend to have liberal parents. And the same is true for the other ones. Like, if you have conservative parents, but your parents, treat you with respect and they treat you like a human being and they like spending time with you and they give you your freedoms and whatever, you're going to subscribe to their ideology. You're going to see that they're watching Fox News and you'll be like, you know what? My parents are great. They're the best. They probably know the best in this. Whereas if you have conservative parents that suck ass, you're going to want to reject them and everything about them, including their politics. So this is also why sometimes you see conservatives come out of liberal households. It's because they're the type of shit libs that suck ass, that are just like really annoying and think that their life is more important than everybody else's life. And they think that they're the main character of the world and they're super oppressed despite being like upper middle class. And, you guys know the type of person I'm talking about. And usually the kids who hate their parents that are like that either become socialists or communists or conservatives. Your parents' political ideology, I think, impacts your political ideology significantly less than your relationship to your parents. And I think your relationship to your parents and how strong that relationship is plays a much bigger role in whether or not you adopt their political opinions. That's my personal opinion. I would have to find data to see whether it supports or goes against what I'm saying. But that's just been my opinion and my experience anecdotally seeing other people around me, etc.
George, because people kind of rebel inherently, but I don't think that that's inherently why we vote or get political, is because we're rebelling.
Do you know what? You're right. I come from a family that's definitely more liberal, way more liberal. But I have been a conservative my whole life. I never understood the ideology of liberalism.
What about growing up? Were you like, wow, this ideology sucks?
As you're asking pertaining to my family in specific?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't understand the concept of no borders. I don't understand the concept of come one, come all. I understand that the United States.
I mean, that's literally the idea of America. Yeah.
I understand that, but legal immigration, right?
It's why do you even like America? Why do you even fuck with America then? If that was the point.
Well, here's my question. Do you believe in legal immigration?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you support illegal immigration?
I mean, I think illegal immigration needs to be defined.
Well, illegal immigration is people coming through a non-port of entry, period, not even bothering to come through a port of entry.
I think a lot of people seek asylum and are in a position where they can't really immigrate in a normal way.
No. I'm going to repeat myself.
Okay.
Real asylum seekers, they show up at the border. Oh, we won. There you go. Cool. And I'm going to kind of end it with this, but...
You see the numbers I put up, George? Put up almost 30.
You're killing it. Amazing. So hear me out on this real quick. Illegal aliens are defined by people who come into the border through a non-port of entry, period. Or people who fly in with a dubious visa and overstay their welcome. Those are the two types of illegal aliens you're going to have in this country. And then there's also those who show up at the border through a port of entry and seek asylum. That's legal immigration. If you're showing up and seeking legitimate asylum, the problem is right now, We have a
What about like
people.
what about like the stuff in like Springfield? Because like all the Haitian migrants were like legal, but they're still like mad at them.
They're TPS. They're all TPS status holders. I'm not mad at them. They're legal.
Oh, well, they're like,
right?
like JD Vance. We've seen JD. What do you think about JD
Dude,
Vance?
Because there's an argument to be made, and this is what he was trying to educate the American people the other day. There's an argument to be made that TPS is abused, right? And TPS is abused, but that's fine. I'm not arguing.
I kind of look like
TPS.
JD Vance if like you exercise the demon like living inside of him, a little bit. Got like really good like blue eyes.
So you were.
Elon Musk is an illegal immigrant. Why is this never a talking point in these discussions? Because we love Elon Musk. Duh. Because he's the bestest and the basest, and it definitely has absolutely nothing at all to do with his skin color. I mean, melanin level. I mean, complexion. I mean, yeah.
Wear eyeliner too?
No, literally in 7th grade, George, I got bullied by girls because they thought I was wearing eyeliner and mascara in school. They're like, Connor, why are you doing that?
Okay.
And I was like, what? And I didn't know what they were talking about. And I told my mom, and she had to explain.
Okay, so can you explain to your listeners that JD Vance is just a white guy with blue eyes and dark eyelashes, and that's why it looks like he has mascara and eyeliner?
Well, yeah, and no soul, which doesn't help his appearance.
Oh, come on, he has.
The first soulless non-ginger. JD Van. RPG which thing for 7 months. Kim Jong underballs. Thanks for the tier 1.
The soul. He's a great man.
Bro,
He's a
he
good
has
father
no
to
like
his kids.
actual values. He called Donald Trump the Hitler of America, and then he's just running as his vice president now. You can't shift your view to go think somebody is the Hitler of America and then be his vice president.
Did you hear him explain that he was impressioned by the media and he thought that the media had it right, and then finally
He was
realized that
impressioned
they had
by
it
the
wrong?
media, bro. So it's that easy for the vice president to be impressioned by the media. I'm sure he's great for the job, bro.
He's a human being, isn't he?
I hope so. He
I hope so.
should start acting like one.
Oh, come on, Connor. Oh my God.
Bro,
It's like-
did you see his response to like girls that need to like get abortions during the debate? Like he was just like, oh my God, that breaks my heart. It's like, bro, then why the fuck are you supporting this shit? Same with like the school shooting stuff. Sorry, I'm gonna ask. I'm getting mad. I'm sorry,
You're
bro.
fine.
I'm Lex from Twitch.
You're cool. I'm gonna ask you real quick. Could you?
I know he's doing a bit when he does the Lex Friedman thing, but every time he says it, like, my soul can't handle it because I don't like Lex Friedman. I don't like people that are that neutral. They make me uncomfortable. Like, there's something in me that's like hard coded to be concerned about something that neutral. And that is what Lex Friedman is. It like sets off my fight or flight instinct. I'm like, stand for something. It's freaky. Jesus. Ugh. Just Cloudviz, thank you for the 9 months.
Who do you think won that debate?
Who won the debate? I would say that like the public perception, it's impossible to defeat JD Vance because he's just like a basic white guy who's gonna sit there, and that's all he needs to do. And then like every like conservatives will be like, yeah, you got him. He was all alpha male or whatever. And then even though like Walls can like actually like beat him in every way on like policy and like actually explaining the issues, it doesn't matter because perception is what matters.
How do you square away Tiananmen Square and him lying that he was there?
And he was there like 4 months after. I care.
Dude, talking about candidates lying as George Santos is just like, it's amazing. It's so amazing. It's just like, I love it. I love it so much. Oh my God.
Very little about that.
No. He told stories of how he was there during Tiananmen Square,
Okay.
and how he witnessed the revolution and everything that took place.
Okay. What did you lie about, bro?
Oh no, dude, listen to me.
Oh, go ahead.
That is exactly my point. Why would you come at me? You came at me in the beginning of this about lies, and I told you I openly spoke with you, and I've apologized. I've embarrassingly apologized to nauseam about the stupidities I've said. Right? I'm not running away from that.
Right.
But why is it?
So then why are you so mad at him about it?
I'm not mad. I'm mad at
You
the
were just pretty mad
hypocrisy and the
about
double
it.
standard.
I don't think
No,
it's
I'm
really
not mad.
hypocrisy, bro. I don't think the same people that are
It's
calling you out are
hypocrisy.
the people calling him out.
Dude, He's now being told by Political runs with a headline. Tim Walz has a terrible habit of misspeaking. So did lying now become misspeaking? Is that what you guys call it, Connor? When your own lie? When your people lie, it's misspeaking. But Republicans, if they say something,
I call it game, bro. Game is game. I mean, it's
No, Trump literally said when he lost the election by a whisker that he was just being satirical. Can we?
politics. It's
come on.
what you literally
Dude.
said. That's what you literally
Can
said.
we
You were
be
like,
real?
it's politics. I don't know what to tell you.
So don't hate the game when I tell you that JD Vance mopped the floor with Tim Walz's stuttering, mumbling, confused old man appearance
Hey,
on that
you
stage.
saved those words for Joe, bro. Joe was stuttering and slow. Tim is actually a good guy, and he meant well, and I think he did a pretty all right job. It's just tough to win against JD Vance when all he has to do is just sit there and lie the whole time.
No, it's tough to win against JD Vance when you have to defend the Biden-Harris record. That's what's tough.
I want to debate
Tim
JD.
Walz,
You know, I want JD Vance on this show.
Tim Walz.
He couldn't hold his own with me. I don't think he could.
Tim Walz couldn't win that debate if Jesus Christ coached him because he had to defend the undefensible, which was the
Jesus
Harris.
Christ coached
Biden.
him. Debate champion Jesus Christ coming in on the right side of the ring.
Do you believe in Jesus?
And that is why.
Wait, do you believe it? Are you like religious?
And that is why that on November 5th, Donald Trump is going to win this election for president, and JD
Jesus
Vance will
was
be
a
vice
socialist,
president.
though. Why would Jesus?
Dude, I'm not going to get into religion. I don't discuss religion. Period.
Okay.
It's not productive. It's not productive.
I mean,
it's
I'm
just
fine
not
with it.
productive.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's not productive. So, long story short, on November 5th, like I said, my offer stands. I will send you Kleenex, whatever it is you like, and I know you're going to be sad, but we'll have good 4 years. You're going to make more money. You're going to be super wealthy. You're going to pay, fair
I don't care about
taxes.
making money. That's you guys as like crew. I don't care. I just if I break even and I make people laugh and give them an escape from their day, that's all my job is. That's all I care about.
What are you talking to me on? Is it an iPhone or a Galaxy? It's a smartphone, right? You're using?
Oh, I'm using a Shure SM7B microphone.
Okay, so what phone do you use to communicate? You have a smartphone, I assume,
Like an
right?
iPhone, yeah.
Yeah, you have technology, right? Like that capitalism created and
That capitalism created. Not quite. That labor created. You can try again.
made
on that
possible,
one.
right?
I mean, I wouldn't
You're
say
using
I
cloud.
wouldn't say technology or
You're-
science is inherently tied to capitalism. No,
Yes, it is, because
I
R&D
think
is all
science
funded
is tied to
through that.
capitalism.
And I'm not saying science, but I'm saying technology. Technology comes from R&D, research and development, which is wholeheartely a capitalist approach to develop and research new technologies.
find out that
you use
Apple-
all of them.
Repurposed a bunch of technology that the government made through publicly funded research. And then you realize that this is nonsense.
In your life, I mean, you can disagree with that, but it's true. Tell me one socialist practice.
Let's
that
queue up.
would-
Wait, queue up. Let's queue up another game. Just one more. Queue up. Queue up.
No,
No, let's keep talking.
absolutely
They're
not.
having a good discussion,
Dude,
but I just
no.
need background. I
Dude,
need background.
I legit have to go to dinner.
All right, I'm
and,
solo queue. Well,
but
finish your thought. I'll solo queue.
I'm just gonna say this.
leave.
There's no. I hate it when people say, "You left." There you go.
I know. Well, I'm
you
queuing.
Yeah, fantastic. You totally 100% rebuke capitalism, right? And that's fine, and that's okay.
I did not
But-
rebuke capitalism 100%. What the hell? I don't know.
You
I'm
just
not like
told
an
me you
expert on
didn't-
that, bro.
You just told me you did. You just told me you
I
didn't
just
need
said
to make
capitalism
money.
wasn't science. That's what I said.
And I didn't say capitalism was science.
You said science existed because of capitalism.
No, I did not say that. I said
You said technology existed
is-
because of capitalism. Okay, excuse me.
No,
You said
I
technology.
said technology's growth is supported by the existence of capitalism, right? You can disagree. It's semantics. It's fine. We're not going to agree on it. But I just wanted to say, look, this has been really fun. I mean,
you were a congressman.
I was a congressman. Yes.
That's crazy.
Do you even understand? Did you ever read a single bill I wrote,
No.
or co-sponsored, or
Bro, I'm
opinions I
25.
offered?
I'm living my
or-
life, bro. I didn't read your bills, man. I'm sorry.
All right, then you don't know anything about me and my legislative work.
I didn't claim to, but I think I know your views and like where your politics align. Yeah.
You don't.
I mean,
you
we
don't,
literally
you don't.
debated it today. I would say I know more than
No,
I did
you
before.
don't. Like, you know top lines. You know nothing in depth, and
Okay.
that's a problem. You're forming your entire opinion based on, top lines.
You're
and
forming
that's
your
fine.
entire ideology, like just based off like random right-wing media you consume. You don't actually like even know. Like you literally like every single time I read anything on like Trump or Vance, you just like kind of dodge it, and you're like, oh, I don't like that how they phrase. It's like, bro, like, think about things for 2 goddamn seconds, bro.
What do you assume I watch? What news channel and news sources do you assume I get my news from?
I don't
Seriously.
know. Dan
No, I'm
Bongino.
serious. No, I do not watch Dan Bongino. No, I'm serious. I watch mainstream media, okay, on TV. I get my news from 2 major channels, like exclusively. And there's a reason to why I do it. And then I also read 3 publications.
Wait,
and
what are
one of
the
them-
news channels?
I watch MSNBC and CNN
Wow.
every single day.
Really
Because
deep
it is
thinkers.
it's a great reminder for me to know exactly what Fox News is going to be talking about the next day. So I'm ahead of Fox News like 90% of the time,
It
understanding
doesn't
what
make any fucking sense, George. It doesn't make any
Yeah,
goddamn
it does.
sense. They
It
don't
does.
talk about
Always
the same
It does.
things.
2 steps ahead.
So,
It does. They do. They really do.
Okay.
MSNBC and CNN set narratives to put conservatives on the defense. So I watch them so I can understand how they're thinking, because they tell you absolutely how they feel about you, wide open
Bro.
on television every
Wide
single
open.
night.
George, I think this has been a super eye-opening interview into the Republican side of
It has.
Congress and where you guys ideologically align and where you guys' views sit and where they come from. I think it's super
Oh,
eye-opening,
man.
hopefully for a lot of people in this chat room.
Also, yeah, admitting that Fox is reactionary.
I think this has been an absolutely fun experience. I loved understanding a little bit more about you and how you think. And
Hey, thanks for being a good
seeing me.
sport about it, bro. I will give you credit. Like most people on your,
Fearless.
they won't do this shit for a reason. There's
No,
a
we
reason
didn't get a
they won't
chance
do
to,
it.
Red Army.
What's the reason?
I'm not an expert, and I literally like I'm sorry, but like some of this shit just was ridiculous today, bro. It was absolutely ridiculous. I don't again. I'm the
What's your
Lex Friedman of
opinion?
Twitch, bro. I'm straight centrist, bro. Like I'm beyond political lines, man. But like,
Okay, cool.
some of this shit was just crazy, bro. It's just wild, man.
It's okay. Now, right before we're finishing,
We have
you're
fun
just gonna
here.
title
No, and here's the thing: we do have fun here, and I hate how Fortnite Friday has like had a political connotation lately. So let's go out on some real Fortnite Friday hitters. Like, what's your favorite Pokemon, dude?
my favorite Pokemon. It's actually funny. I'm a big Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolton fan.
Whoa,
So
the Evolutions. Okay, wait,
the-
WK.
Yeah, the original Evolutions, and then Vulpix Ninetales also like
Okay.
super like.
You
that's
stick to like
more of
original
a-
150? Yeah. Is that all you know?
I do. I do. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
I only know the original 150. I
That's
don't
fair.
know the-
There's good ones. A lot of kids these days like complain that like they're overdone with the original 150. I disagree. I think that there's great designs there,
Vaporeon, which is the one from the copy pasta. Is it Vaporeon?
and they deserve credit.
I think the original
No!
150 were relatable and they were cool. I mean,
I agree.
I watched all of Pokemon, the original series,
Oh,
the
dude, me
Indigo
too,
League.
man. Oh my god, that was like all I watched
Yeah.
growing up.
And that Pokemon movie with the Battle of Mewtwo and all
The
of that.
Mewtwo
was just
movie, yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, oh, that's a
Yeah,
hard
I love
movie,
that
dude.
Movie. Yeah, that's a pretty emotional.
Go back
movie.
and watch the Mewtwo
Actually,
movie and listen to Mewtwo's quote at the end. I think it's actually quite. You know what? Let me look it up for you real quick. It's pretty profound, and it might actually. Let me see.
I don't remember the quote.
He has a
That's
quote right at
amazing.
the end of the movie, and it's beautiful. He goes, "I see now that the circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are." You know what, George? I think that's something to sleep on, bro. I think you're in a
Wow.
really interesting opportunity, and you have a lot that you
That's beautiful.
could do and you could discuss in the future that
Jarman,
could be
thank you
happening to
for
a lot
the
of
gifts
people,
up to
especially if you
Yeah.
know you reconsider some of these things that you've been surrounded by. And that's just where I stand. You can disagree, but I think you're given a unique position, and if you want to succeed in this space as like podcast stuff, I think that's your route. But
I think that's your
just my opinion.
route.
You bet.
All right.
Appreciate the words of wisdom, and again, this was super fun. But
Fucking good guy Connor helping out small content creators.
I must end. It's been almost 2 hours, and
No worries, bro. I
it
feel
was
you.
fun. It was fun. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, man. You can hang up. I can't tab out to hang up right now, so I'll sit here, but I'll see you, bro.
You bet. Connor, be well. Take care.
You
Thanks
too,
for
man.
having
Bye
me.
to
See you around.
Teaching me
Santos.
Fortnite. Oh, by the way, hold on. Before I go,
Oh, before
what
he
is
goes,
your
wait.
favorite Pokemon?
Ooh, so I got it's always a tough answer. So like I like Wooper. That was like Gold and Silver. Do you remember? Did you ever play those or get into like Gen 2?
No.
Yeah, Wooper's
didn't.
usually up there. I like Flygon from Gen 3. There's some newer ones that are actually surprisingly good, like from the newest games, which I hadn't had good ones for a while, but like I like some of the new designs. You wouldn't know them though.
Yeah,
Okay,
everybody
so
knows
what about
about
the original?
Looper and
Can we-
Flygon and
Out of the original
King
150,
Kong and
ooh. Man, I mean,
Nidono.
honestly,
Yeah.
the evolutions are up there. I was pretty happy with that pick.
My favorite
I like all the
Pokemons.
evolutions though, because I don't know, I have a cat.
So when I played, and then when I used to play, and then when Nintendo 64 had Pokemon Stadium, so when I would go play on Stadium, I used to do the Mizuno hack. Do you remember that on
Whoa,
Blue Red?
we got a gamer in the call. Wait a minute.
But wait. But that's as much as gaming. I dropped video games at 16. So that was literally
Like
18
cold
years ago,
turkey.
right? So I used to do the Mizuno hack. So I'd power up all my Pokemon to level 100. I teach them every fucking trick. And then when I'd go play Stadium against all my
I'm
friends
sorry,
that didn't
Gilbert.
know the Mizuno hack, the only thing about capturing Mizuno was it fucked up the whole game in some weird way.
Yeah,
But it kind of fucked with the game, right?
you should
But anyway,
worry more about this shit and less about like the politics of our nation. Fuck with Pokemon more.
I only had Master Balls and Ultra Balls and whatever.
Is he
that
trying to
shit
say
was,
missing
but,
now? Yeah, I think he is trying to
always
say
build
that.
a water
Mizuno.
ice like cache of Pokemon and keep like a ground type Pokemon on deck. But I would always go play Pokemon Stadium with a
Wait, why a ground
Vaporeon.
type on deck for water ice team? That doesn't.
No. I would go in with all water ice, and I'd have a ground Pokemon in case my opponent ended up with like.
Yeah,
if
that's what
I
I'm
ended
saying.
up
That's a
fucked with,
stupid. That's bad type coverage. That makes no sense. Because like if your issue is like the ground type would counter what, electric? Is that it? Is that the only thing you need?
Yeah, because it was so popular. I'm trying to tell you, back then it was all about electric. Everybody wanted the electric Pokemon.
It was more
and
psychic
it was,
type back then. Like you want to get like your Alakazam. You want to get like your like.
Yeah, no,
Connor, just let him have this. Just let him have it. Oh my god.
I did play a lot with Alakazam. By the way, that's actually a great point, right?
Play the hits, play the meta.
Yeah. So anyway, so I would line up. It was usually a
Look there.
Vaporeon,
Worming.
Articuno, which I love the legendary birds. They're so cool.
Right.
But it was usually an Articuno, Vaporeon. I'd always have a Slowbro because it was psychic ice, and you can teach it like a bunch of different freaking interesting things. And I'm trying to remember. From time to time, I'd have like a what's the Magikarp's evolution?
Gyarados.
Gyarados, right? And then a Dragonite, right? So that was kind of like my deck.
Oh,
and then
Dragonite. Okay, well that's. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Now you're playing with fire, dude. Like that's. Well, not a dragon flying technically, but still.
Yeah, so I would. That would be kind of like because Dragonite also learned all water and ice beams and all of that. So Ice Beam was kind of my favorite strike,
You get
whatever.
it, bro. So you get it. Yeah, I got diagnosed like on the spectrum when I was younger, specifically because of like my Pokemon obsession. So I know exactly.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're coming from here.
So that was actually my diagnosis, was by a Pokemon obsession too. So all right,
There you
cool,
go.
that's fine.
Do you ever call a politician autistic? You ever do that? You ever get on twitch.television and call a politician autistic?
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
it's a true combo,
we
man.
We literally just found our autism spectrum
That's
diagnosis.
what I'm saying, bro.
Pokemon.
Listen, I'm telling you, George, I see a lot in you, and that's why I'm hopeful that you can come around and be a light in this world, bro.
Connor, I appreciate the words, seriously, but that was a very fun Pokemon discussion. You unlocked memories that I have not spoken about for a long, long time, and I didn't even remember I still knew how to talk about the Mizuno hack. I don't know if I would still know how to do it, but I remember you had to use Fly to a city.
You can
and then
download Stadium on your Switch now. You can do it. Look it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can get Stadium 1 and 2 on there.
Oh, that's amazing.
Stadium 2
Cool.
mini games hit like crazy. I've always wanted to do like a streamer event with that. If we ever do that, you're invited.
Yeah, you bet. Let me know. All right,
Yeah, bro.
but Connor, thank you so much.
Mizuno.
Have fun.
I
Talk
love
to you soon.
talking about
Good luck on the
It'll
day.
probably be
Mizuno.
after 6 months though, so maybe I don't know.
All right. Yeah, you landed
You know
that
what?
one in there.
George Santos is a real American. Just
All
for
right,
that.
take care, man.
I did.
Oh my God,
The joke was
Wormy.
that he's going to jail.
Wormy sitting in the cat tower.
So what do you think? Did I come prepared that time?
I wanted to see like a minute after he left. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm gonna be totally for realsies. I did not expect to watch that whole thing. I thought we would watch like 10 minutes or 20 minutes and I'd be like, oh, that's funny. And then we would go and do the other stories. And I was like, every 10 minutes, I was like, well, let's watch another 10 minutes. And if it starts getting boring, we'll stop. But it was just so good. I couldn't stop watching. And then like about 30 minutes ago, I was like, yeah, we'll just spend the entire, no, like an hour ago, I was like, we'll spend the entire stream doing that. That's fine. No, that's fine. I also feel especially bad because the first time I ever met Connor IRL, I was like, "Oh, you're like a Minecraft streamer, right?" And he looked really mad, and he was like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, sorry." So I didn't know I was calling him a PDF file at the time, okay? I didn't realize what I was saying. This was years ago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just trying to make friendly conversation. I'm sorry, okay? Forgive me, please. Please, okay? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, okay? All right. It's my bad. My bad. Okay, but before we go, I'm going to show you guys my favorite thing to do with my cats. Okay? Which is I like to do something called worm-to-worm communication.